Here we go, a little after 1 o'clock, quarter after 1 o'clock on a live imaging Tuesday, the moment you've waited for. Unless you've enjoyed the last 3 days of content like I have.
Yeah.
Steve Mason has returned.
Yeah.
And Momo's here, in for Johnny I, who's out still the rest of the week, I believe.
He's out. He's coming back Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
When the Lakers decide to go on the court and LeBron decides to play his games. Meanwhile, let's get to it. The biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, your Tuesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is the equivalent of that one time you said you were going to be on vacation for like a week,
Yeah.
and then you popped up on Fox 11. Much like LeBron saying,
No.
I don't think I can play, but let me go do 16 minutes of the All-Star game.
Yeah. So first of all, that particular day on Fox 11, I took off just to do Fox 11. That was not part of a vacation. It was literally a day off
Okay.
to do that show.
I understand.
Yeah. Now, in the case of this time, I told Momo, and I told Travis, I read a review of the place we were going to.
You're talking about the hot springs.
The hot springs.
Right.
I read a review of the first one, and the review was scary.
But you still went.
Still went. And
Give me some highlights from their first review, the scary review.
The scary review, not ready, only 2 pools, like all this kind of
Bed
stuff.
bugs.
No,
bed bugs,
nothing
Momo.
like that. Nothing like
Come on,
that.
that's Steve Mason.
Just sort of not ready. And I thought, okay, we're going to give it a shot anyway.
But why?
Cheap.
Because we had already made a deposit, something like that. That's just where we settled to go. And I thought, give these guys a chance. So we get there.
But when the first review says it's not ready, it's not ready.
Right. We went, and I will just say it wasn't ready. It was not ready. The review was correct. No, what happened was we looked at the person who wrote the review, and we saw that they had written only negative reviews of things.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Just one of those people.
One of those people, one of those complainers.
Yeah, I do that on Twitter.
have been
When
amazing.
somebody trolls me, I go, let me just see the rest of their Twitter feed, and it's like just trolling.
Must have
everyone.
been a Mason and Ireland listener.
Yeah, there you go. And I want to say Murrieta Hot Springs is going to be beautiful.
But not right now.
Not yet.
So
Not
you
yet.
just left?
Just
Did you lose your
left.
money or did you ask for a refund?
We asked for a refund because there was drilling and hammering and pounding, and it's
But
just,
not any of the good kind.
Did you go someplace else?
Stuff. Yeah, we went out to Desert Hot Springs
there
and
you
we
go.
went to Two Bunch Palms, which they put a
I thought you
ton
were
of
about to
money
say
into.
something else.
Yeah, I know. A ton of money into. Absolutely beautiful, and had a great couple of days.
Well,
there.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So you got your money back.
Yeah, got our money back. Went to a slightly more expensive place. Yikes. Very expensive.
And the pictures you posted on social media were from this second place.
That is correct.
Now, I noticed you didn't frame it. Well, there was the one from behind where you're like staring into the earth, and it was a shot of you in the pool, but in the spring.
And there's like a ray of sunlight on me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But then there was an up close one that I felt you took of yourself. Very close.
There
Selfie
was
style.
an
Yeah.
up close one. I started using the stories part of Instagram.
Oh, look
You
at that.
figured that out?
I did. Now I know how to do it.
What if you found out how to do a reel? Do you know how to do a reel?
I put videos on there. I don't know how
I could
to
show
make
you
a
how to
reel.
take like 10 photos and like little clips, and then you turn it into a reel set to music, and you could be like, my weekend, and then you could do like whatever, feeling good. Like
feeling good.
Why don't I do one better? I got onto TikTok.
We're doing this bit again?
No, I actually am on it.
I know. I got an invite from you.
Oh, really?
But I'm not very active.
I don't know how
TikTok.
that works.
I don't want to be on TikTok.
Yeah, I decided I was
did
going
it
to do
once,
it.
and I just said, there's too much stuff about all the data they're collecting, and I don't know where it's going.
Yeah, blah blah blah. I was told that everybody has my data anyway.
They probably do.
So
You're probably
who the
right.
hell cares?
Yeah.
So I went on TikTok because
Yeah, but my data is more secretive than your data.
Well, they can't break into your phone. They just know about you.
I mean,
They already know about you.
Oh yeah, they know
I
everything.
don't know. There's a lot of things on my phone.
Listen, if they really want to get in there, they can get in there.
Yeah, they can do it. They can do it. So TikTok, I'm learning TikTok.
What are you going to do on there?
Like little
I think
promo.
I think Cappy and I should
things.
dump truck you on TikTok.
I think that's an excellent idea.
We should.
I
don't
think
know
we
what
should
that
do
phrase
that for
means.
today.
Oh, the dump truck? We can show you the video of when we dump trucked him
my
at Yamava
God.
and his neck snapped back.
Oh, I was wearing a neck collar the next
my
day.
gosh.
Yeah, it was
So
crazy.
it's exactly what it sounds like.
It is.
It
Okay.
is, yeah.
Okay.
So, anyways, TikTok, follow me at Venice Mace. I put a couple of things up there
Yeah.
that are weird, and you'll see. I actually
I would
seem
expect
like
nothing
I
less.
know what I'm doing.
Oh, so you didn't actually do it? You
I
hired
did. No,
someone.
I did do it.
Okay.
That's what I did. I was like soaking in a hot pool while trying to learn TikTok. That was my vacation.
And did you have any pharmaceutical assistance in that moment?
Not pharmaceutical.
Oh, yeah.
It's from the earth.
Yeah, natural.
Yeah, it's all natural.
All natural.
Exactly.
Natural flavorings.
Oh, here's the dump truck video.
Oh, there's the dump truck video. Oh, God.
Okay, I'm watching this.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
I see you guys clapping.
Okay, boom, boom.
There's a lot of...
You up to boom, boom?
Oh, no, there's a... Oh, whoa. There's a... Oh, gosh. Gee, heads up.
That is so funny.
And he didn't even have to pay for that.
There.
Yeah.
That's sort of like you're in line and you're like, oh, excuse me.
Yeah, no, I was like, boom, boom. Speaking of boom, boom.
Yeah.
Okay, so vacation time, right? I know I've got a few days off, and I'm excited about it.
Tales from the hot tub. I love it.
So this actually isn't this. So I'm driving home after last Thursday show or Wednesday show,
Right.
and I'm parallel parking in front of my house.
A little scary. Okay.
Boom, boom. I'm like, oh my God, I hit something. Get out of the car. I hit Juan's car.
Oh, man.
So on one hand, I'm like, well, I'm glad I at least had hit our car.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I hit Juan's car, and I knocked the mirror clean off.
Oh.
Which mirror?
The driver's side mirror.
How do you do? How do you do
Parallel
that?
parking. He's
Think
going
about this.
backwards.
I'm
Well,
parallel
he didn't parallel at all. He just went straight back.
No, I'm parallel
I get
parking,
that.
so I'm alongside the car.
Just too close.
And I'm too close, and bam.
How do you
knock
get
his mirror
bam?
off.
How do you get that close?
I
Just got
obviously
too close.
misjudged things.
You think?
Yeah, I think I misjudged things. I've always said I'm a
Okay.
terrible driver.
I did
are.
one of
Yeah.
those. I went to the farmer's market and I went and parked in this lot and stuff. And there was a sort of like, don't park here kind of vibe. Like this, and the guy was like, no. I go, hey, there's a space over there. Is that all right? And he goes, yeah, it's okay. So I go there and I didn't see the cone at all. Like I must have just driven right over it.
Right.
And that's probably why the space was open.
Sure.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom.
And then it's stuck underneath my car. Like this orange cone is stuck under my car. And I'm like, it'll be all right. As soon as I back up, it'll come out. No.
Yeah.
I was dragging that cone for like the whole.
Oh, is that
I
right?
finally
Yeah.
had to pull over. And I'm like, how do I get this cone out from under my car? It's like really trapped under there. I'm like, well, should I just drive it on the freeway or something? No.
Yeah,
that'll
drive
be-
on the freeway
That
with the
sounds
cone.
worse.
That's really
So then I
smart.
go, okay, I'm pulling over. And I have to get my baseball bat out of the trunk, climb on the ground, and like poke
Why is there a
that thing
baseball
out.
bat in your trunk?
Because I just carry one.
But
Just
it's
in
your
case.
trunk.
Yeah.
Just in case of what?
I don't know. I'm like, this is like the old
In case of
softball
BP
girl.
or defense.
You doing pickups in Jersey that you need the bat?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, it's not going to hurt anybody. And then if I want to go to the cages, it's
Oh,
there.
okay.
Okay, you stop by the cages. Sure. Bergman, any surprise? I knocked the mirror off our other car. Boom, boom, boom.
That's what you do
That is the
constantly.
sound.
That's the
feeling.
sound of Mason always just going over 3 cones.
I hit 3 cones in the garage here.
And you are the worst
Here?
driver in the
Yeah.
history
Boom, boom,
of
boom.
drivers.
Did you drive it? Did it come
You know
out
those,
under the car?
You know
Did have to
those
do the-
white cones
Yeah.
up the lane? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, just knocked 3 of them.
Those are not. Those are visible.
Yeah, they are
They're
very
tall.
visible.
They're not like that little orange cone I didn't see.
All I could think was, because when I did it, I was like, oh my God, I hit somebody's car. What a pain in the ass. Then I look, it's like, I hit our car.
Yeah.
I hit.
But wait a minute. Whoa.
It's
How do
much
you think
better.
you hit somebody else's car? There's only a couple cars there.
Right, but I'm like backing up, and you assume, oh my God, what did I hit? And
You
it
already
turns
know
out-
what you hit. You were right next to it.
No, I initially didn't realize I hit our car.
So you parallel parked next to your car and didn't
This
realize.
shows his level of awareness.
Correct.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
my
your
level
car.
of awareness. No, this was our car.
Now, see, this would have all
You don't
been
call
better.
insurance. That's the one you just take down to the.
Take down to yourself. Yeah. And by the way, knock the mirror off. $2,500. It's like
What?
literally the mirror is just like hanging like this.
Oh, they gotta weld it on there.
$2,500.
You gotta weld
Do
it.
they
You gotta
weld
get
it?
a.
What a racket.
I can get
You know
some
what?
duct tape and just kind of put it all the
that's
way around
that's
it.
the way it is right now. It's got duct tape on it now.
Mace, let me
You
tell
should have
something.
called producer Jorge. He's got hookups.
Yeah.
$200.
Next time that happens, you call me. I know some places in the
Well,
valley.
you got some Bondo
It's like
for
a
me?
deep valley kind of place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got all kinds of things like
How'd
that.
Bergman do?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you hear any
I
of it?
heard about 30 seconds, and he was doing an in or an out or something like that. It was sort of like, when we come back, ESPN LA. And I was like, whoa, is that Bergman?
Yeah.
Bergman
what,
driving the train.
Brian, what do
Yeah.
you think?
That was great. Fun shows.
Yeah.
So the
Killed
first
it.
day, on Thursday.
I was actually able to listen for all 3 hours for a change.
Oh, good.
So the first day,
Yeah.
on Thursday.
Ireland wasn't here, so it was okay to listen.
So Mason.
Come on, don't go after.
Shade.
Can I get my story? Yeah. So,
He's even getting annoyed like Mace does.
no.
Oh, it's so
Brian,
great.
well, Brian said right around like 2:45, right before What's Up, Fool, he goes, "Wow, this is actually going fast." Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect. Yeah.
right.
Now, I listened yesterday. I thought it was really good.
Yeah?
I thought Greg is a perfect one. I thought he did a really, really good job. DeMarco was really funny. I thought it was a great show. And when we're out now, I think you should be the regular fill-in guy.
Sorry, Momo.
Damn, did I just get bounced?
Well, no, you're...
Yeah, I
I'm
just got
saying
bounced.
when both of us are gone.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
There's
I
Bergman.
mean, that's sort of like, it's okay. You can just pretend you didn't say it.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
You're like, did I say that out loud?
No,
yes.
it's fine. It's fine. I mean,
So,
ultimately, it's a committee that makes these things.
Yes.
You can't just make that decision like that anymore.
no, I'm making it.
No.
Yeah, final.
We'll go.
But thank
We'll
you,
go
Mace.
in the other direction just to annoy you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it live.
No, let's do it live.
No, it'll be Momo and Dave Denholm in here.
Momo
Whoa.
and Denholm. Now,
That's a show.
I would love to have Dave on. Dave does.
Well,
Dave's
we're
great.
getting ready for LAFC on Saturday.
Saturday night. Is
All
it
right.
Seattle, I think, on
I
Saturday?
believe so.
That's the opener?
Is it supposed to rain?
Hopefully not.
All the
Hopefully we're
time.
done
I
with
don't,
this.
I don't have my Doppler out, but
God. Yeah, you should know.
My job, yeah. No, it's not supposed to rain. It's not until next Sunday.
I was at Channel 11 last week. Alex
I know.
is serious about
We're
you
gonna
doing
make
the
that
weather
happen.
on there.
I know. I'm serious, too.
Yeah.
We're going to make it happen.
In front of the green screen, the whole
gonna be
thing.
amazing.
No, it's going to be fantastic. Talk about
Kind of
viral.
like my dream.
Yeah.
really? To do weather?
Since I was 4 years old.
Beautiful.
I like grew up on the Weather Channel. My mom would wake up on the way to kindergarten, and she'd be like, "Ramona, what's the weather going to be like today?" And I was like, "Oh, Mom, it's going to be 75 and sunny. We're good." But we might want to bring a jacket next week because it's going to be windy.
Oh.
Like this was me when I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah. And already
that
you
girl.
were locked in.
Locked in.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I'm surprised you're not a meteorologist.
I mean,
No?
it really is just.
You could have done that. You
I
could have gone
could've.
down that road.
But it's kind of a hard life, right?
Why is that a hard life?
How's it a hard life?
Weather in Los
there's
Angeles?
There's only one Dallas Reigns.
Did you
Like,
not?
how many
there was
people
also
make
Fritz
a whole,
Coleman.
Yeah, okay. There's
Did
like
you not
two
see
guys who
LA
made a
Story?
career of it. Yeah, I know. I did see LA Story. That's a great show. A great movie. There's only a few people.
Well, you
who
have to
can
have an act.
longevity. In
You have to have an
that.
act.
I don't have an act. Do I have an act?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen you do weather.
You've been on the air here for a few years. I
Yeah,
assume
but I
you've
don't
got
think
some
it's-
kind of act.
It's an act, but it's me. I'm just Momo.
Right. And that's all you have to do when you do weather.
Oh no, I think
Dallas Reigns, former backup quarterback for the Florida State Seminoles.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Did not know
Did
that.
you know that?
He has great hair.
and great suits. And great
suits.
tan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe a little much on the tan.
Let's do something coming up.
Easy now.
What do you want to do?
I got to start tanning, ramping up the tan from
No, no,
Andy's.
no, no. You
Oh,
don't
I
need
love
to.
to. I love to get in the bed.
I know you
I get
do,
in there.
but
I
it's
got
not
my
good
own.
for you.
I got my own lotion, and you got to put the little thing on top. You know what I mean? You got like a little thingamajig.
And then
Yeah,
you get
the-
out of there and it's all greasy.
Oh, I love it though. I love the smell.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I did that in my 20s. I'm not gonna have.
I'm in my
it anymore.
40s. I'm still want to do it.
I hear you.
Mace, you want to come tan with me?
I am going to, for now, pass.
Mace, let me.
And forever.
Yes,
We
and
could get-
forever.
I'll do a spray tan with you. We could get sprayed together.
Okay, you could do that.
I have no nomination for Bit of the Year.
Well, you didn't let us in the hot tub.
Correct. And that's not
I
happening.
think spray tan could be a look for you.
No, it is not a look for me.
You and I get spray tan together.
Now, is Ireland a nominee for Bit of the Year for what went down with Lisa for Valentine's Day? I think it was fantastic.
it was
It's
fine.
one of the funniest things
But
Ireland
Momo
has
did
ever
the nut
done.
milk on this show, so that qualifies.
Also a Bit of the Year.
Oh, that is
nominee.
bit of the year. Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
I mean, we made nut milk live on the air.
exactly. Never been done on radio.
Never been done.
Never been done on radio. I can
Probably on
promise
some
you.
cooking show somewhere.
Yeah. All right, coming up next, Dodgers did something unprecedented during the offseason, and it's not going away. I will explain that coming up next. It is Tuesday, Live Imaging Tuesday. You're listening to 710 ESPN. Hey, let me tell you, I mentioned my car. By the way,
Your car was fine. Juan's
my car
was, the one
was
messed up.
100% fine, and this speaks volumes about the
Absolutely.
Hyundai Elantra. I'm working with the Southern California Hyundai dealers. Fantastic. The first thing I did when I came up with this partnership, or when I started this partnership, was I went out and got an Elantra hybrid. It is getting 50 miles a gallon.
Ooh, so you just never have to stop.
Never have to stop. Tanks go forever. And you know what else is really cool? The Hyundai Ioniq 6. They let me try one of those and it is spectacular. It's an EV with a long driving range and cutting-edge technology. Don't forget about the sharp design of the 2024 Sonata and the Santa Fe if you want to go SUV. This spring, get in, get away with a great deal on the Hyundai you've always wanted at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. And as always, every new Hyundai comes with America's best warranty, 3 years or 36,000 miles of complimentary maintenance. Hurry in today, because these great deals will not last, and more that you can add more to every journey at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, which is going on now. Visit buyhyundai.com or see your SoCal Hyundai dealer today. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hearts on fire.
136 on a live imaging Tuesday on Mason and Ireland. Mace is back.
Yes, and wired.
Yeah, why are you drinking more coffee?
This is not coffee.
What
now.
is it?
I've switched over to herbal tea.
Because that has no caffeine in it.
Herbal tea
Herbal does not have-
literally has no
I
caffeine.
don't know. I don't drink a lot of tea.
It is herbal.
I'll
Yes.
give you something
Careful,
herbal.
when you
Yeah.
say it's herbal tea, people get the wrong idea.
Correct. Yeah, it's not that herbal.
You
Why
also
are you
put a
drinking
New York
tea?
accent in there and said coffee.
Did I say coffee?
You said coffee.
Coffee.
And Momo's here,
Yeah.
sitting in for Johnny I. By the way, you know what's coming in a little over a month. our 710 Pickleball Madness Tournament Saturday, March 23rd in the city of Fountain Valley at the Agape Pickleball Center. And here's the thing. We announced our teams today at social media, at ESPN LA on social media, all the team names. But here's the scandal that is breaking out.
I think I
heard
know
a
about
little
it.
bit.
Yeah,
of
I
that.
heard
Well, here's the
this.
thing. This is on corporate Greg, letting this slip by.
Yeah.
I want to handle the teams. Okay, I said, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
raised my arm and I was waving him around.
And then
too.
guess what? DeMarco Farr slips in a ringer. All of a sudden, we see the teams, and we're looking at it going, who's Jimmy Wynn?
Jimmy Wynn.
Nobody knows who Jimmy Wynn is. We brought Janessa in here, our marketing manager.
No clue?
No clue who Jimmy Wynn is. We've efforted getting DeMarco, not responding to text.
Really? Not
This is an
responding?
outrage.
Not
He's a
responding to
gutless
text.
bum.
So, do we think DeMarco brought in a ringer
Well, do you
named
know
Jimmy
who?
Wynn?
Do you know who James Wynn is?
I do
Do
not
you,
know.
Greg?
I think
You'd think.
it's his brother-in-law.
Well, how
Well,
is that 7-10 team?
Well,
Show me someone else here that's
We
on the
ran out of
content
people.
side. Yeah, we ran out of people.
Whatever happened to the whole idea that Mike Trudell was going to be some ringer?
He is.
He's playing
But
with
he's playing with
Denham.
McMenamin.
McMenamin, sorry.
they're a ringer team.
And I never
yeah.
respond to McMenamin text. Just not my thing, but I have been texting them in a group chat. So,
yeah. So they're going to be. So
You
that's
don't
a
respond to his text?
no, never.
that's a ringer team, though.
How is that a ringer? They're part of the
they're
I
station.
heard Trudell is
No,
fantastic.
Dave McMenamin's part of the fabric of the station, I think.
I agree, but
I one time booked him for that Saturday. Remember when they did that free agency show?
oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
That went
Well,
wrong.
yeah, we
That
had
went
nothing
wrong.
except pizza.
Before it even started, that went wrong.
Yeah,
that
Paul
was
George staying.
That was the night.
Sábado
Paul George
Gigante.
stayed. Sábado Gigante.
I remember that. You hyped that up, and I was so excited
And
for
then
you.
it was so
like
anticlimactic. Before the show even
Yeah.
started, we knew Paul George was staying in OKC. Very disappointing.
But those guys, people know who Dave McMenamin is. He comes on
Absolutely.
the show. James Wynn doesn't come on our shows.
We should have had him on yesterday.
James Wynn?
James Wynn.
Yeah, so he was a part of the station at
You
that
know what
point.
he's got to do? He's got to he's got to be like the masked singer. You know, like get dressed up and the masked dancer. He's the masked pickleball player. We don't know.
Yeah,
who he
the
is.
mass pickleball.
Well, it's not
Okay.
going to have a chance. He's
I'll go there.
disqualified.
Whoa!
Whoa, you're DQing James Wynn?
DQing James Wynn and possibly DQing DeMarco for this.
So wait a minute. Do we have somebody else that we can pair with DeMarco? Has
don't know.
anybody not signed up?
Somebody
to the
call
pickleball?
what?
JB Long.
Chris
Here's
Morales.
what we need to
No,
do.
I gotta-
JB
I gotta-
can't.
Why can't JB?
He already told me he couldn't. Otherwise, he would have been with DeMarco.
I think that DeMarco should be on Laura and my team, and we'll have a tag team.
Laura,
I don't think
And
you
Momo.
can tag team pickleball.
and DeMarco.
Yeah,
How would that work?
we'll just play 3-on-2.
Yeah, no. That's not right.
I think we should totally do that.
Yeah, I think we shouldn't. I think you and Laura are a great team.
Oh, we're gonna be so awesome. I've never played ever in my life.
Me and Lindsay are. I think we're going to be kind of a crash and burn operation.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when she produced the show.
Yes, just like that.
140 in the South.
You
Lake.
said that.
Dang,
I know
you
I
just
said
came in hot today. Are you on one of those burn it all down days? Are
No.
you in one of those?
No. Just saying, I'm defending Lindsay, actually.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, we're going to.
I
The
like when
thing that-
Morales just like
The thing that bums me out, though,
Yes, go
is that it'll be me and Lindsay versus John and his wife, Lisa, and they are really good. So,
Well,
are
Lisa's
good?
really good. We don't know about John.
I mean, if you have one good player on the team, I think you're pretty good. Like last year, I had my brother Brian, who's a great pickleball player. We won our first match.
So tell me again what it's like. It's like tennis, right?
It's baby tennis.
Baby tennis, like ping pong.
Oh, you're going to get a lot of hate now.
It's
What?
exactly in between tennis and ping pong.
If you're
Okay.
calling it baby tennis, you're going
Are
to
there?
get it now.
How is it compared to racquetball?
Oh, racquetball's you
Well,
and a wall.
Yeah, racquetball is
You're going to get slammed like you slammed into Juan's car.
Okay.
So
Instead of another team, you're hitting against a wall.
Okay.
ping pong on a small tennis court.
Yeah,
Oh,
baby
all right.
tennis.
All right, we can do that.
Why am I going to? That is baby tennis.
No, it's not. You can't
Wasn't
call
there
it
even
baby
an ad
tennis.
during the Super Bowl where babies were playing pickleball?
Sounds right.
There was an ad where babies were playing pickleball.
Sounds cool, but that doesn't mean it's baby
I
tennis.
mean,
baby
it's
tennis.
like tennis, but with a smaller court. That's great. When you don't have a lot of room.
It's exactly one half a tennis court.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Less running.
And you've never done it.
No, never done it.
It's a fun game. I think it's, by the way, I think you can walk out and be pretty credible
I think I'll be
right
okay.
away. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You were an
I
athlete.
just don't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
No, it's sprained ankles or
Always
knee
my
injuries.
goal.
Yeah.
Always my goal. I didn't get to the thing we were going to get to, but we will get to it coming up. And in the meantime, we're going to do Wheel of Questions coming up next.
That was so great and cryptic.
See, that's the idea.
It was really good.
Keep them
I'm
hanging on.
hooked.
Hey, life is a journey with highs and lows. And the LA County Department of Mental Health is here to support you through it all. Their caring team offers more than just a listening ear. They provide free emotional support and service referrals and crisis counseling. Call their 24/7 helpline, 800-854-7771, or visit their website at dmh.lacounty.gov. Your mental health is their priority. Let them be your support on this journey. Together, let's share a brighter tomorrow with hope, recovery, and well-being. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The fun way to drive home is with Sedano and
Mason in Ireland here each weekday 1 to 4 p.m. You know what it's time for? What is this? It's time for Wheel of Questions. Producer Brian Cohen, are you ready with that wheel? Hit it, Jack.
All right, here we go. Wheel of Questions. Oh, this is good. This is
good. It's been saving up.
What are you hilariously bad at?
Oh, singing.
Hilariously bad?
Really bad. Really bad. Like, to the point where my own mother makes fun of me.
So, can you warble something out?
It wouldn't be good for any of us.
Be good for the bit.
like I know there's okay, give me a really hard song that I have to sing.
Let's see, really hard song.
Okay, I Will Always Love You.
Bodyguard.
Okay, Bodyguard, I Will Always Love You. Here we go.
Bittersweet memories, that is all I'm taking with me.
I don't think that's the worst singing I've heard.
No, that's not.
It's not
bad.
good.
Yeah, it's not great, but
Little
it's not
pitchy.
It is
How about
pitchy.
I mostly stick to Wheels on the Bus these days.
Oh, right, kiddie songs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wheels, they go round and round, right?
They go, the wheels on the bus
Yeah, I
go
got it.
round and round.
Yes.
No, I'm really bad at my mom makes fun of me. Apparently I had a babysitter when I was a kid, and her name was Velma, and she was a wonderful, wonderful woman, but she had the worst pitch and the worst singing voice ever, and she used to sing to me. And so my mom blames herself because she was working and she had a nanny for me or a babysitter or something, and while she was at work, and she blames her and herself for allowing that to happen to me.
So the babysitter made you sing bad?
Supposedly.
Okay.
I think I just suck.
All right.
It's really bad.
By the way, it was not nearly as bad as advertised.
It could be worse.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
All right,
I learned
Bergman,
how to control it.
What are you hilariously bad at?
There's a lot of things, but I am really, really bad at social media on my phone, like Instagram. I just don't understand it in the slightest. I think I'm worse than you are. I don't know. I don't know how to do it.
I think you are. I just did an Instagram story thing.
Yeah, then I'm definitely worse than you.
I was eating mushrooms in your
don't
story.
get it.
Yeah, Momo with mushrooms.
I can hit the button when it says share story when the station sends it to me, and that's as far as I can
That's it.
go. Yeah.
What about TikTok?
TikTok? No.
Like I'm on TikTok right now. This is the new thing. I'm a TikTok.
That's the new thing?
It is the new thing.
It just came out right now.
It just happened to me. TikTok is.
I was
just
8 years old when I learned about it.
Don't know how to do it.
Okay.
No clue.
Brian, what are you hilariously bad at?
Oh, this one was easy for me. Spelling.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. It's something about the words. If it wasn't for
Okay, let's come up with something.
Wait a minute. You're bad at spelling because of the words.
Right, the word's too long. You know.
Yeah, the word's too long.
Okay, how do you spell Mississippi?
Oh.
Really?
MISSIPPI.
MISSIPPI. You got that.
No, you missed a couple S's.
No, he missed a couple S's.
Oh, that's right.
Sounded good to me.
Let's think of one that's not. That's not
incomprehensible.
There you go. Go.
Incomprehensible.
Good luck.
INCOMPRENABLE.
Not even.
No, not even.
You missed an H.
You just lost track.
Comprehensible.
He gets lost about 7 letters
you got
in.
lost.
Exactly. See the long words. I can't do it.
Yeah.
He's like, what was I spelling again?
Yeah. Okay, so for me,
Yeah, what is it?
putting stuff together. I cannot put anything
You're not
together.
handy?
I'm the least handy person there is. No handiness in me.
Hopefully
Can
Juan
Juan
is.
do things?
Juan is very handy.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Juan is good at putting stuff.
That means you guys are a good team.
I have no clue how to put anything together. Like he put together this, we redid our studio, and we built this bookcase. And when I say we, I mean him. He built this bookcase for it and had no problem. You know, got all the pieces to fit together. It was great. I have no idea whatsoever.
I can do it. I can put things together. Like if you go to IKEA and you got to assemble it yourself, I can do it. I just don't want to. And most of the time, they make it so cheap now to have somebody just come and assemble it for you. It's just worth it.
Right.
It's like $39. You're like, okay, let's do that. It's the same cost as delivery.
Yeah, it is. All right,
I'd spend 3 hours doing that.
There you have it. There's Wheel of Questions. Now, I want to get to this. By the way, I am wired today, so if I'm moving quickly, just that's why.
And
Yeah, no.
No.
Bit's over. So
I thought I nailed it.
a lot of people around Major League Baseball are still upset about the fact that the Dodgers were able to sign Shohei Ohtani and defer $680 million. Now, there's been a lot of talk about let's ban that practice. Do you think that practice should be banned, the ability to defer money into the future if a baseball player signs a contract?
I think it will be banned because I don't think it's good for players or the league. Quite frankly, like I think Shohei because now every team is going to ask players to do that,
right?
Because Shohei set the benchmark there, and I don't think that's financially. Why would you let the team keep your money?
It was his idea.
I know.
He's the one that pitched the idea.
I know, so he gets to say that, and it's a nice sentiment. But it's like you're just letting the Guggenheim billionaires hold on to your money.
That part of it
for 10 years
is not smart.
No,
that
it's
part
not.
of it to not at least get interest on $680 million.
Correct.
But he just wants to win, right?
Yeah,
he doesn't care.
He could have
wants
gotten
to win.
a lot more. He did that so it allowed them to get several other players and do extensions for Glasnow and Yamamoto and all, a contract with Yamamoto. So I appreciate the gesture. But now it's a precedent that I think Juan Soto is probably sitting here going, don't even ask. Don't even ask if you're the Yankee. I'm not deferring anything.
Right.
What, you think Blake Snell wants to do that? Because now every team that is going to do these mega contracts, okay, we can go $500 million, but you're going to defer it like Shohei did.
Right.
And so I think the players' union will fight it, and I think the other owners will fight it because it's actually a great deal for owners.
It is. Well, it is a good deal for owners.
If you have a chance, like they always say with the lottery. You should always take the lump sum, even though it seems like you shouldn't take the lump sum. But that means you get to invest it rather than somebody else.
Right.
Wouldn't you rather invest your own money than have somebody else invest?
Sure. I think from that perspective, it's a net minus for the player. It's a net plus for the club.
Right. I mean, now listen, I like the idea that somebody's holding on to my money and I'm always going to get a check because it's like basically paying Guggenheim to be your financial advisor.
Correct.
You're like in their mutual fund now.
Right.
But that's not a good deal for any player.
Bergman, do you think it should be banned?
No, I don't actually, because as long as it's up from the player decided to do it, and also when it comes to the owners, don't they have to take that money and put it off to the side?
Only in an escrow account.
In an escrow account.
They don't have to put it in an escrow account, do they?
I think they have to put a certain. No, okay. I think this is how it works. So I think it's $46 million of it counts against the Dodgers payroll.
Correct.
Right?
Not all of it counts.
His salary is $2 million, which is the minimum.
Yep.
And $46 million. Now, okay, so 46 and 2, that's $48 million a year, right?
Right.
They have to. If the 46 has to project out to 70. So they're only putting 46 in an escrow account because they can project the rate of growth to 70 in 10 years.
And they're
saving. Do the math there. Somebody do that.
They only have $46 million against
34 million. They're saving $34 million.
Bergman, you think it should be banned?
I mean, it's probably not great for the game. I still think that as long as it comes from the player itself, and then you're not asking them to do it.
24 million. I did that wrong.
I mean, I think it's okay because it's happening to the Dodgers. It kind of is like, oh yeah, I'm okay with it. If it was the Yankees who were doing it, I'd be like, yeah, this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
how are they doing that?
It's like when the Warriors got Kevin Durant because of the salary cap spike.
Right.
There was it just went up by $20 million 1 year because of the new TV deal. And instead of dispersing all that extra, each team basically had $20 million more on the salary cap. So what should have happened is it was a smoothing proposal. And I can explain this very simply, okay?
Yeah.
Basically, what they should have done is everybody on each team should have just divided that up equally. It should not have
raised it a little bit at a time instead
because
of
then
all of a sudden.
only the people who are free agents that summer benefited from the spike.
Yeah.
Okay? So the Warriors and Kevin Durant were the biggest beneficiaries because they should not have had $20 million. They just got it because of the TV spike. So what should have happened, the union kind of shot itself in the foot here. That's why you saw the Lakers with the Mozgov and Deng contracts. That was that summer. That free agent class got paid at a rate that was not good for anybody.
Right.
I mean, it's good for those players.
Sure.
But why is it only good for a sixth of the league?
So Tony Clark is the president of the Players Association. He, unlike other voices around the industry, is defending the deferral rules. He says, quote, "We want the players and their individual representation to have as many tools in the bag to work with where teams can find common ground with players. All of those things should assume to be correct. So in other words, he's saying, nope, the players are going to fight for the right to defer money.
I don't agree with that.
I agree with it.
I think every agent, like I talked to agents in basketball, and that was the talk of the league, right? Like when you saw that deferral, like they were like, they better not try that in basketball, right? Like there is a sense of why would you ever do that? It's nice to say you got $700 million. It's nice to say that's coming to you, but what you're essentially doing is leaving $24 million on. You're letting them off cheap. Like they're spending $48 million. And all they have to do is make sure it grows at a rate that it hits 68 million in 10 years.
Okay. So did you realize that this is not at all new for the Dodgers? That Mookie Betts has $115 million deferred?
Huh.
That Freddie Freeman has he's paying Freddie Freeman $57 million of his $162 is deferred.
Wow. Okay.
Teoscar Hernandez, who's the new left fielder, $8.5 million is deferred.
Wow.
But Mookie's got $115 million deferred. This is not new.
But the size of that deferral. So Mookie's deferral is actually not that much. He signed $400 million.
Yeah, it's only $115 million.
Well, it's a quarter.
Not that much.
Not that
No, it's a quarter of it deferred. So he's still getting 3/4 of his salary.
But see, if I'm a player, I would do it.
Okay, the 3/4 being paid, that's fine because you're deferring. And it probably helps you tax-wise. There's probably a way to do that where when you report your taxes, are you reporting the deferral or do you have to report just your income? I'm sure there's some accounting trick.
By the way, I totally disagree with you in the NBA. Like, for example, let's just suppose that in the NBA you're allowed to defer salary. I don't think you are presently, right?
I think they are. There's a couple of contracts that have that. Like Zach Randolph had a contract.
But let's say it impacts the salary cap the way it does in Major League Baseball. In other words, you sign Shohei Ohtani, it doesn't hurt. Wouldn't LeBron James defer some money to allow room under the salary cap to bring in another star?
If he's still going to get that, yeah, that's true. If they defer money, then theoretically, and it depends on how it counts against the cap.
Right.
It's the reason why Shohei is so unprecedented is because he's literally taking $2 million a year in salary.
Right.
Out of essentially 70.
And why is he doing it?
Because he wants to win.
Wants to win.
But that's just skirting the salary cap. That's what it's doing.
But it's counting for 45.
Yeah.
Or 46 or whatever it is. But it is a way to circumvent the salary cap.
So now
and from a player's perspective, if you're Shohei, wouldn't you love to know you've got $680 million coming after you've retired?
Yeah, he makes enough money where it doesn't matter.
Right.
It's fine. If you can defer that much money, you probably don't need it.
I think if you're a Major League Baseball team, you better learn to defer or you're not going to be able to keep up.
Here's what I learned from this contract is that there's a reason why the Dodger owners are billionaires in the first place. Mm-hmm. They're very good at finance.
Yes. You're listening to KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Let's do 2 o'clock call of the day.
Cool.
877-710-ESPN. Did you do a 2 o'clock call of the day while I was gone?
We did 2 o'clock call of the day every single day. And on Thursday, we had a guest.
A guest?
Yeah. I'll tell you about it after 2 o'clock.
Okay,
Whoa,
cool.
look at that professional move right
it's
there.
It's a tease within a tease.
Whoa.
877-710-ESPN for the 2 o'clock call of the day. By the way, we are doing BB Go Fifth Row Fridays this week. That means pay attention to absolutely everything we say on the show today. Hopefully you were listening yesterday. Rest of the week, if you can answer 5 questions correctly, on Friday at 3:30, you will be in the 5th row for a Lakers game. It is versus OKC, right? Lakers versus Thunder, which is a great game. So make sure you're paying attention to everything. 877-710-ESPN for 2 o'clock call of the day. Momo's in for John, 710 ESPN.
On a live imaging Tuesday on Mason and Ireland, Momo singing for John. Producer
Game
Lindsay.
on!
What?
Game on!
Producer Lindsay just walked in here with a Cavs jersey.
Yeah.
She was wearing a Cavs hat, and the jersey had Ramona's last name on it.
Nice.
So it was like one of those media
Lindsay's now
gifts.
running in to show us on social media.
Yeah. Hey, look,
There you go.
so good.
It's a good-looking jersey. And on the back, it says Shelburne.
I was like, why don't you just take that off? You could. How do you get letters removed from a jersey?
It's a good question.
It's probably like iron-on,
well
right?
above my pay grade.
Somebody
Is it-
can write in and tell us.
Why 24? Is that your?
Is that probably who is it?
Oh,
That's
Donovan-
Mitchell. I thought it
Donovan
was like
Mitchell's
24,
number.
like 2024 or something.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming to the Lakers next year. Donovan Mitchell.
More like Trae Young.
More like
I
Trae
think
Young?
That's
Yeah.
probably.
And Bronny James. Anyway,
Oh,
Oh.
that's probably gonna happen.
You think it is gonna happen?
Yeah.
Incredible. It's just incredible.
I'm like
Do you
95.
think he's coming out after this year?
I do.
And you think he will follow the Lakers?
I think they will find a way to get him.
Wow.
and now
The only question is how.
he
Yeah.
once
Do they have
scored
to
6
trade for
points
him?
in a USC basketball game.
Hey. Okay, so
2 in a double overtime
listen,
loss.
I will tell you this. You are troll.
Yeah.
not a
The
troll.
kid had a heart
Why is it-
condition. I mean, we gotta give him a break here. Like
But it's not about him. It's
He's
more
on a
about,
developmental curve.
like
Bergman.
So wait a minute. Well,
Developmental
what
Give it
better
all.
way to develop than
Than
play
in the NBA.
alongside the greatest player of all time? Come
Michael
on.
Jordan's coming back? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The greatest player of his generation.
Okay, I'll give you that.
There you go.
Fine.
So
Music died out right then.
Yeah, it really
it did
did.
die out. Did die
That was
out.
just fell off a cliff right there, huh?
So, are you going to bag on Dave Roberts again all year?
No.
No. You're
I
gonna be
will
kind?
simply say this.
Yeah.
That if Dave Roberts
Mm-hmm.
has another season where they're the best team in baseball.
Yes. And he
they're
will.
Okay. And they're the best team in the NL.
Yeah.
And they win another division title. What will this be? Number
They will.
14?
Yeah.
Is it 14?
No, it's not 14. It's 11.
I was doing it for
12,
dramatic effect.
Something like that.
And then they get swept. Or actually, if they don't make it to the World Series
Yes.
with the talent, we have the bobblehead in the other room ready to go.
You will smash the bobblehead.
We will smash it yet again. It is simply, I am a Dodgers fan, even though people accuse me of not being. Just because I'm in Orange County doesn't make me an Angels fan. Although I used to go to the Angels game as a kid because you could go for like $7 and
Yeah.
sit behind the plate.
By the way, that's their billboard now. Great seats, great prices.
Right.
Great seats, great prices.
Whoa.
That's
So-
our slogan. Great seats, great prices.
So Dave Roberts, if you do it again, yeah, I'll back on him. As everybody in Los Angeles should.
By the way, I asked for a change at manager after
No,
last
when?
season. After last
did.
season.
Okay.
I
Last
did, I
season,
remember.
fine.
After-
Last season.
after they
But this season
crashed
you
and
didn't.
burned. Yes, I did.
You only because I smashed the ball.
Wait a minute. Bergman, did I or did I not say the Dodgers? I think you said it too. The Dodgers needed a change at manager after this last year.
Both of us absolutely did.
Yeah, both of us absolutely did.
Because
And
when
if they
I
lose this year, gone.
Yeah, I
Okay, but
agree. If they lose this year,
Other than
gone.
leaving pitchers in a little too long this year, how is it Dave Roberts' fault that Freddie and Mookie couldn't hit the playoffs?
there is something about a leader, right?
Oh.
Is there not?
Je ne sais quoi.
So,
You
why
know
is
what?
Phil Jackson the greatest coach ever in basketball?
Yeah.
Most you don't say
Yeah.
you don't
No,
think so?
no, I would think
I mean,
so.
you
yeah.
could get an
I
argument for
agree.
Pop or whatever, but okay, yeah.
but
I
I
I'll
agree
go
on
with
Phil.
because he knew how to lead amazing talent. It obviously, if he didn't have Kobe and Shaq, and if he didn't have Jordan
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Pippen, it's not the same. But he knew how to lead them. Something happens with Dave Roberts led teams when they get to the playoffs. It just and by the way, this isn't a small sample size. It's continuous.
Yeah.
Right.
Other than in 2020 when you had the
Although he is
season
4
shortened.
years removed from a World Series.
In a short, and again, not
Yeah, but
taking
that
it
was
away,
like the bubble World
shortened
Series.
season. You didn't have the wear and tear. You didn't have the
Yeah.
mental wear and tear that seems to happen to Clayton Kershaw every time he gets in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's not mental; it's physical wear and tear. I think.
But
on
that's
Kershaw.
part of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
I would want. I said this after last year. If Tommy Lasorda was the manager
They win
of
3 World Series with this talent.
Yeah, I
Won-
agree.
He won in '88 with no talent.
yeah, I think if
Kirk
Tommy
Gibson
Lasorda,
was on one leg
Do
and
we
Oral.
know if Tommy was like all that, or
Yes.
is it just the mystique of
Momo,
Tommy?
you're from here. How can you do
I know.
this?
I was at the
How can you
Olympics.
turn on
I
your
was-
city?
I was at the Olympics when Team USA won the gold medal with all minor league talent,
And it was Tommy.
and it was Tommy. He was the
I
manager.
mean, listen, I grew up on Tommy Lasorda, okay? I do not want to speak ill of Tommy Lasorda. He is a legend. I rode a bus one time for like 8 hours from Dodger Stadium to Phoenix with Tommy Lasorda. I heard all the stories. He took credit for everybody's career. It was unbelievable.
By the way, the Lasorda family of wines is very good wine, too.
Yeah,
Is
it
it?
is.
Very
I
good.
love Tommy. Like Tommy, like he is, but I don't know how much of it was Tommy. Like he was just loud and he was out there.
There
and
was
he
fire. He's the
fire,
but he
yes.
was very different than Dave Roberts, who's
Yes.
businesslike and
How many Hall of Famers did Lasorda have on the 81 or 88 team?
Kirk Gibson, is he in the Hall of Fame?
No, not in the Hall of Fame.
Oral, did he make that?
Oral
No.
should be in the Hall of Fame.
Oral should be
For
but
that
isn't.
season, but
Yeah.
he's not.
For that season.
Fernando in 81.
Fernando not in.
Not in.
Yeah.
Garvey, running for governor.
Yeah, should be in the Hall of Fame. Garvey should be in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah.
Random.
Garvey.
No, he's running for Senate.
Senate? Okay,
Yeah,
one
Senate.
of those. Yeah.
Lopes is running for governor.
Is he?
No.
Not that we know of.
All former Dodgers running for office.
By the way,
now.
what is Sedano wearing? What's
don't
going
know.
on here?
He's had a busy day. He was on the NBA show, on some show. He was on some show with Windhorst.
Oh, he wasn't on with me.
Oh, okay. So that was a different NBA show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably got up early and did the get up.
It was the Hoops Collective.
Oh, it was the Hoops
Oh,
Collective.
he did that.
But it was on TV.
Yes.
Yeah, they've been putting the podcast on TV
Oh
now.
wow! I like the Hoops Collective.
I do too.
Yeah, it's a really good show.
You want to hear some dirt? This is kind of fun.
About the Hoops Collective.
I mean, a
There's
little
Hoops
bit.
Collective dirt, everybody.
Wow. All right.
So-
Standing by.
So they're putting all the podcasts on TV now,
Right.
Okay.
which is standard now. Everybody's on YouTube like us.
Yeah, we're on YouTube now.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of like you might have to choose your podcast. Like they don't really want a lot of crosses. So if you do TV with if you're a Hoops Collective person, you can't also like be a low post person. You gotta like choose.
Oh, so you got to choose between Brian Windhorst
Yeah.
and Zach Lowe.
What am I gonna do?
Which one did you choose?
I don't know. Well, Zach asked me last week, so I might just be Team Zach.
You're a Zach.
I mean, I might be. I don't know. I was on his show last week, so I don't know if it
Oh,
disqualifies
now
me.
Windhorst may say no. She already
You're
did the
dead to me.
Zach show.
I know.
I'm out.
It's like the Bone Thugs and Harmony song.
know.
The
You know what it
Crossroads.
is? It's like Joan Rivers and Johnny Carson back in the day. Remember they said
She didn't ask permission. That was the problem.
But Johnny said, if you go on the Joan Rivers show, you will never be on my show again. So nobody went on Joan Rivers' show.
But she also didn't go to him. I've read a few books on this. She didn't go to him and say, hey, this opportunity. She just did it.
100%.
And
She
he was
just
insulted. And you don't go against Johnny Carson at that time. He was the godfather.
He was king of the night.
Yeah, this is about like, you got to
Wait,
pick
what?
which side, yo.
I don't know.
Are you
I
going to
may
wear
have
red
just-
today? I'd be on the low and the down low podcast.
What was that? The low and what?
I have a
Low
cough drop
post.
in my low post.
Oh, it's a cough drop.
Or are you going to choose blue
Yeah.
and be on the Hoop Collective?
There you
Yeah.
go.
Are you Team Windhorst or Team Zach?
I'm Team Windhorst because I've never met Zach, and Windhorst is a great guy.
I know. I like Brian. Too.
Yeah, I do too.
Brian's like my buddy. We're
I'm
like-
team Windhorst.
I may have accidentally chosen though.
Yeah.
I mean, I said
right,
yes
by
to
going on
Zach.
there.
He asked me first.
I promised a 2:00 call of the day, so I
Okay,
want to
let's
do
do
it. Travis in Oxnard, you're on 710. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So I called before the Super Bowl, and you were ready to taste my tears after the game.
Oh, easy now.
I will say, so for the common person, my answer to this question. For the common person, go to the championship or divisional round game. It's so much funner. You're more around your own fans. Most of the people who go to the Super Bowl don't even watch Super Bowl. They just got the money or the sponsorship.
Like Mace.
Great experience. You know, I wouldn't trade it for anything but my team to have won. Glad I did it. But for anyone wondering, just go to the conference championship. It's
So
lot
you're a
funner.
Niners fan, sir?
Yes, sir.
Don't you think that Shanahan should be fired?
Whoa.
No.
Actually, I don't.
So what's
who are
going to
you
change
get
next
them
year?
better?
What's
This
going
is,
to
by
change
the
next
way,
year?
with Morales, all roads lead to that guy should be fired.
I'm sorry. If you continue to choke like Dave Roberts, you should be fired. What's going to change next year? And he threw his defensive coordinator under the bus.
well,
That's a Mason move.
He totally did.
He did. He
Totally
did.
Oh,
did.
I didn't lose it. Let's throw the guy who coached the best defense in the league under the bus.
By the way, Travis, I could not agree with you more. Thoughts and prayers on the Niners losing. I'm very heartfelt
took some
thoughts.
chutzpah to
and-
call in here as a Niners
Sure,
fan after
but
that.
I'm glad you called back in. Now,
Yeah.
were you upset by the way Shanahan used the overtime rules?
Okay, I'm not mad at him getting the ball first. I'm mad at him not going for a touchdown. If you're gonna get the ball first, know that you have to get a touchdown. No, Pat Mahomes is on the other side. You know, analytics. If they were gonna go for 2 after the touchdown, there's nothing you could do about it. But yeah, I'm not mad at him getting the ball first, especially since the defense just gave up 80 yards on that last drive and they were tired. You know, get them off of there.
You lost
But
two
the
players.
the players not knowing the rules, there's no excuse for that.
Right.
That's actually inexcusable.
Now, how does it feel as a Niners fan to know that your championship window is closed?
It's closed. No, that is right. If they keep Kyle Shanahan, it's closed.
Well, I don't believe it's
He's
Kyle
a Super Bowl
Shanahan.
choker.
They've got other issues, player personnel issues. It's not going to be Kyle Shanahan.
He's choked in 3 Super Bowls.
But the window is closed. Do you agree with that, Trav?
I did say at the beginning of the year this was our last chance. So there's a slim chance that next year, but after that, it's over. I mean, we're looking at losing receivers. We're looking at losing core defensive players. Like, this was our last shot.
I think they're losing Ayuk this year. I think he's getting traded. He makes too much money.
Well, listen, bang, bang, you're one of the faithful. Thoughts and prayers. See ya.
And this, by the way, DeMarco Farr.
You enjoyed that so much. You really did.
I love the championship window closed thing, yeah.
DeMarco Farr made this point on the Corporate Greg and DeMarco Farr show.
Yes.
Which was, this trickles down. So you have defensive players that are pissed now.
Mm-hmm.
This erodes a locker room because of what Kyle Shanahan did by throwing the defensive coordinator under the bus for no reason.
Now I'll say this. He was only there 1 year.
How did it work out? They got to the Super Bowl.
They got to the Super Bowl. They had a lot of talent. But you know what? If you don't get along with somebody, why keep it together?
How do we know we didn't get along?
I'm just assuming there was a personality conflict.
Yeah, he choked in the. No, here's the conflict.
He was there.
Shanahan choked in the Super Bowl again.
D'Amico Ryans left. He brought in Steve Wilkes.
Yeah.
He didn't feel like there was chemistry.
Yeah.
He's going in a different direction.
And unlike Jimmy G, he couldn't throw him under the bus. You can't throw Purdy under the bus for his Super Bowl performance.
No, not at all.
He was calm as could be.
Purdy was good.
He was amazing.
They lost to a better team.
Mm-hmm.
So then why is he throwing
Period.
somebody under the bus?
He fired somebody. He got rid of. He didn't say it's Steve Wilkes'
So
fault.
why should
just
he
said
be
I want a
fired?
new defensive
Why should
coordinator.
he be fired?
Because Kyle Shanahan is one of the state-of-the-art head coaches in the NFL.
That chokes in the Super Bowl. Just like Dave Roberts is the best manager in baseball
God.
until the
Who
playoffs.
else should be fired? Who else?
You know, they should have
Morales?
fired Marv Levy.
Yeah,
Well,
Marv Levy.
I would have been calling for it if we were.
Bud
Yeah, I bet
Grant.
If I was doing sports radio at the age of 6.
Fire Bud Grant.
In Buffalo at WGR.
I thought you were.
Kind of. No, 80 years old.
Not
Radio
that
lifer.
far. Not that far back. All right, coming up, I want to ask you something about Tony Reale. Something Tony Reale said. You do
I know Tony
around the
very
horn
well,
all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
So we'll do
Like
that.
the nicest man ever.
He has a very good idea, and I will explain it
Ooh.
coming up next. Hey, Mere Audio Video has been serving LA's sports fans for more than 40 years. The team at Mere Audio Video can deliver for you products and services that others just don't offer, like cutting-edge home automation, better, faster Wi-Fi, especially important when the weather is all wacky like we got right now. Incredible surround sound, home theater design, full home security. Set it up, and it's got to be Mere. We cannot stress this enough. World-class customer service. You know, when you call some big company and they throw you into that automated mess, never going to happen with Mere. You call, Isaac or Roy pick up the phone, just like that, you're taken care of. So do like we do. And frankly, do like we've done for many, many years. Call Mere Audio Video today. It's 310-234-4010. That's 310-234-4010. Tell them Mason and Ireland sent you. They'll hook you up for sure. 310-234-4010. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Every Friday, we're giving away fifth
Oh, Nicolette Larson. Look at that. Did you know that, Mace?
Nicolette Larson, I would have gotten this one.
221 on a live imaging Tuesday. Little yacht rock, even though John's not here.
Yeah.
You love it.
I have no choice.
If I ran into you at an establishment back in 1978.
Yeah.
Oh, it would have been
I said, let me buy you a rum and coke.
Yeah.
And let me dance with you to A Lot of Love.
Nicolette Larson. What about Yvonne Elliman?
I love Yvonne Elliman. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Which song did she do?
I Don't Know How to Love You.
Chris, you saying that now has made me rethink my whole view of you.
Which thing?
I think that you were born in
the wrong decade?
Era.
Yeah, no, I would have been amazing in the 70s.
You would have been amazing.
I would have been
really would have.
I would have been a disco queen. I would have been at Studio 54.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big chains,
Oh
lot of drugs.
Have you watched that great documentary
Yes.
About Studio 54?
And the movie I watch all the time, too.
Oh, so good. I would have loved to have gone there.
Ian Schrager has done amazing things since he has, I think, 100 very high-end boutique hotels.
And then Steve Rebell, the other one, passed away,
but they came out of jail.
You know what we should do?
And built this hotel. It was incredible in New York, changed the game.
Wow.
Some people are just brilliant like that. Like people used to always say with Dr. Buss, if he became broke, he could do it all over again.
Yeah, absolutely.
We should do a 70s themed Mandy's Awards.
Well, we might be doing a yacht rock theme.
Right. By the way, I saw the big
Let's do a theme.
the big expeditions coming up. I got an email from
Expedition.
What are you talking about?
From Steph about Yachtly Crew.
Yeah, at the Whiskey at the end of March, but we are in conversations that we might get the Yachtly Crew guys in here to talk about that event. We might have some tickets to give away, and they might be performing at Mandy's 3.
Fantastic.
What?
Which means I've got to wear the sailor outfit the whole show.
Of course you do. Yacht rock. Of course you do.
You got a sailor outfit?
No, they'll provide it, hopefully.
Oh, okay.
Yes, exactly.
And then Cappy and I, in our sailor outfits, post Mandy's, will show up at Mason's home. And we'll say,
no way. By the way, this is the week that Juan's going away.
This was the week we were supposed to splish splash in the tub.
Do you want to come to my jacuzzi?
I appreciate that,
You're
Momo,
invited to everybody's
It's
jacuzzi
amazing.
except mine.
It's
You
amazing.
can come to my house. You can. I mean, there might be kids in there. Look, could be kid pee in there.
I don't know if okay.
You
I don't know if
know,
the
no
bit
offense,
is.
yeah.
I don't know if Cappy and I.
I got a big jacuzzi.
I understand, but I don't know if that pops the same like bit level. Like us in your jacuzzi isn't the same as Mace. You saw the dump truck
I know.
video.
Yeah.
I know.
And the whole point is that Juan didn't want it to happen.
Right.
And Mace undercover on the DL, as they say.
Yeah.
Was going to have Cappy. I think he was looking forward to
you were
Cappy.
waiting till Juan went out of town?
And then I said, okay, here's what's going to happen. He said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And there's no way he wouldn't find out.
But what if you just got it like a whole extra round of chlorine afterwards? What if you say, we'll have
you'd
the
have
pool
to
guy
drain
come
it. You'd have to drain it.
Yeah, so what? So
You
you
have to
drain
start
it.
over.
Just
Oh, it would have been
jacuzzi.
everywhere. On our way there, we would have started the social media. It would have been like that. What was the movie in the 90s? That was the Blair Witch Project. We would have gone. Like, we're almost in Mace's hot tub. What's that sound?
There's snot coming out of your nose as you're breathing.
Exactly.
The shaky cam.
Oh yeah. Oh, we would have had multiple cams set up.
Yeah. So what did I say? A Tony Reale thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do
Tony
some
Reale.
content if that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
actually, you're good with this.
No, I'm not.
So Tony Reale, who's the host of Around the Horn, and you go on Around the Horn all the time,
Yes.
announced, I guess last week, there are certain words, terms, and phrases
Yes.
that have been banned
Yes.
from Around the Horn.
He made it official.
So these are the bans: elite,
Yep.
narrative,
Yes.
problematic,
Uh-huh.
optics,
Oh, yeah.
in the
I
conversation.
go down for that one all the time.
In the
Oh,
conversation.
yeah. I get muted for that.
Having said that,
I don't say that.
at the end of the day,
Oh, yeah.
everybody uses that one. Goalie standing on his head,
Oh, I never use
super cliche. Legacy,
Oh, yeah. That's a big one.
and asterisk. There's an asterisk on this.
Right.
Right. Now, the question is, what other sports terms, phrases should we ban here?
I think nobody else should be able to dub themselves nation, okay?
Oh, that's good.
Right? Like, there is a Raider Nation. That is a real thing.
Yes.
It is
There's a
all across-
Lakers nation.
There is a Lakers Nation. There are several franchises that can claim that they have a nation,
Yes.
but we need to cap it. That's enough.
No more nations.
We're not doing
people
Cardinals
throw out,
Nation.
Right, they'll throw out Steeler Nation,
Yeah, come on.
Cowboys Nation.
No.
Too many nations.
Too many nations.
Yes.
It's all about the Raider Nation.
Yeah.
I almost forgot I'm a Raiders fan.
Oh, yeah.
Raiders.
That's how deep a fan you
Listen,
are. I almost forgot I was
If
a
you
Raiders
have a
fan.
theme song as cool as this, then you can have a nation too.
Right.
But no one does.
Okay, so want to hear my big pet
Yeah,
peeve? This
go
one
for
should
it.
go away. score the basketball.
Oh, yeah, that needs to
He
stop.
scores the basketball. That is ridiculous. He just scored. He didn't score the basketball. It's a completely unnecessary phrase.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Bergman, anything come to mind? Phrases you'd like to ban?
It is what it is.
Oh, that's another one. Is what it is.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day is on his list.
Don't like at the end of the day.
Yeah. What about full stop?
No, I don't say that.
I like to say it because it makes me sound smart.
Travis
full
says it a lot.
Does Travis do full stop?
He says full stop a lot.
I go down a lot for optics, narrative, and what's the last one you said? I never say elite. Elite. That started with
in the conversation.
I don't go down for that anymore.
So they're still allowing on ATH president of the handsome man community, or
I believe they are. I don't believe that has been banned.
That hasn't been banned yet.
I say the
I thought that
optics
was
on
get
that
a better
are
laugh.
terrible.
It didn't get a better laugh.
I'll say hey, the optics on paying players to win an All-Star game is terrible. These guys
optics,
and he'll go banned word, and I'm like, but it
Really,
is
really?
optics. Yeah.
The big one is narrative.
I know.
You writerly people are always talking about this narrative and that narrative.
I know.
What's the
Ideal in
storyline?
narratives.
The storyline
I know,
here.
but that's just
another
a synonym.
one. Storyline is a synonym for
narrative.
Narrative, but I'd say ban both. I don't want.
Then what other
I don't want
words
either
can
one.
I have?
I don't know. You went to Stanford. Tell me.
Theme.
Trope. Oh no! Don't go trope.
I don't know.
Don't go trope.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard because I want to just say narrative.
Yeah, narrative is something writerly
Legacy,
people say.
yeah.
Legacy.
Asterisk, yeah, that's a whole thing.
Brian, anything you want to ban?
I got one for baseball. I don't like the spin rate.
Well, wait a
spin
minute.
rate
Spin
talk.
rate's an actual thing.
It's spinning. You're right. It's like.
But it's a number
You're just
of
pitching.
revolutions.
RPMs.
I don't like it.
You don't like. What about
launch angle?
You're okay.
I don't like launch angle. That's another one. No.
I'm not a fan.
But see, these are real things.
Yeah, but launch angle is stupid because they're saying you're trying to tell me that nobody ever thought to hit a ball at a different angle until 5 years ago.
Okay.
Come on.
You know,
They're trying to get
it's
on
always been a thing.
They were trying to get on base back then, not anymore.
So Daniel's starting
Strike
to play
out,
T-ball
home
now.
Okay.
And Momo's not allowed to coach because when I tried to coach, it was a disaster. He just got upset and jealous that I was with other kids, right? So
I would be too.
Thank you. I'm letting the dads coach.
Okay.
And the first day I tried to show up and explain, if you need any help, I would help you, but it might be bad for my kid. Anyway, the guy's like, no, we're good. We have 4 assistant coaches. We have the most qualified Little League T-ball coaching staff ever.
Like who?
Our head coach played professional baseball for 12 years. His name is Mike Belfiore. Okay?
Wow.
12 years using the Diamondbacks. Do you know who the other assistant coach is?
No.
Remember Jimmy Clausen?
Oh yeah.
Jimmy Clausen's kid's on our team.
Really?
And he's the assistant coach. And they're teaching Daniel how to hold the bat. And he's showing him a swing with the big launch angle, like a straight up uppercut. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Well.
Is that? I mean, it's baseball, not softball, but are we teaching launch angle at 5?
Right.
Is that what's happening here? And I'm like, shut up, Ramona. Just stay back. Let the dads coach.
Let the dads coach.
Just stay out of it.
By the way, Cisco Rock says culture. Culture is a term that should be banned.
That should be banned. Spurs culture.
But
Heat culture. Enough. You're right. I agree with that.
Although we have a culture here.
In GKB, we're big on culture, so
I'm a big culture
we
guy.
can't ban
also.
that. We can't ban that
you
word.
literally run the Culture Pop podcast.
That's true. The Culture Pop podcast. You're right. I can't ban the word culture.
Yeah.
But we have a great culture here. Not the GKB way is, I think, transformational. I think this place has been fantastic.
The GKB way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a little like the TB12 way?
No,
Same thing.
No. Yeah, the GKB way is they got it going on.
I mean, I'm just saying the way.
These guys got it going on.
That's another thing that could be banned.
Do you want to get the tattoo? I can set it up.
The GKB way?
I have it.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Listen, when you got to kiss the ring,
you
get
do.
the tattoo.
You do.
Is it henna?
No, it's ink.
It's real.
It's real. And it's not scrubbing off.
Yeah.
By the way, Scott Kaplan just texted, let's do it tomorrow night. Now, I don't know what that's in reference to.
What is that?
Is that in reference to Momo's hot tub
Yeah, you
or
guys
breaking
come
into
over.
Mace's? Well, I am going to be in the Valley tomorrow night with Corporate Craig.
Oh, well, there you
I'll
go.
heat the pool for you.
Stop
I mean, not
at
the pool,
Momo's.
the hot tub. I'll turn the lights on. We'll get the jets going.
What
at
is now?
102.
Is your hot tub a great big hot tub, or is it a hot tub, or is it a jacuzzi?
It's a
In-ground
It's
jacuzzi?
in-ground. I have a pool and a hot tub.
How many does it seat?
Like 10 or 12.
Okay, we've
Lots
got
of
a
people.
jacuzzi tub that seats 2. That's why we're not allowing company.
I got the Pebble
No, that's
Tech.
not why.
Oh no, it is.
Well, we already said I was going to sit on your lap and Cappy would be
Oh,
the other.
God. So weird. So weird.
And yet you were into it. You were going to let it happen to try to win Bit of the Year.
Yeah.
And that would have won Bit of the Year.
I agree with Juan. No way.
I mean, all you gotta do is drain the pool afterwards and just get the
It's
the
not.
pool guy
I
to
can
put
tell
extra
you, it
chlorine
is
in
not
there.
happening under any circumstances at all.
How about bleach?
No, not.
Unfortunately,
any way.
Cappy was out of town this weekend because we were just going to break in.
You guys can come over tomorrow.
Jump the fence?
I'll be home.
No, not
Come on
happening.
over, you can
Go
come
to
over.
Momo's. Go to Ireland's. Go. There are hot tubs all over town.
How about this? Will you come with us into Momo's hot tub?
Come on.
Or
Anytime.
Ireland's
What
hot
night?
tub? Well, Cappy's saying tomorrow night, but that's just because we're up here at East Central. But
Is it supposed to rain still tomorrow?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But if you,
I'm sick of the rain. By the way, people say we need it. I don't think we need this much.
can you
enough.
still win Bit of the Year if it's you and me and Cappy still in a hot tub somewhere?
Possibly that could
I'll
win.
put on some music.
What kind of music?
What kind, you guys get to choose.
Little
I
Keith-
got one of those
Keith
little
Sweat?
those little red
Little
pill
Keith
things that you know.
Little baby face?
Whoa. I got floaties.
Yeah.
Oh,
imagine
wow.
the picture
I got
of
a floaty.
us.
Noodles.
Noodles?
Yep, the noodles.
I'm holding a rubber ducky and your hand is on the ducky.
Right.
It's outdoors under the stars.
Oh, there
Come
you
over
go.
after. You can come
Little
over
Keith
after.
Sweat going on.
Mace, I will make you sweat. As Keith
Oh.
Sweat once said.
As you do. As you do. All right.
That went off the rails.
Or it went right where it was supposed to go.
Yeah.
Coming up, we're going to do some mythical money.
Don't stumble. It's
Coming
okay.
up
Don't
next.
be nervous.
No, I'm all right.
It's fine.
I'm all right. Saturday's huge for me because I'm playing in the LA Poker Classic at Commerce Casino. I'm so excited about this.
I know you're good.
I am really solid.
You're not fun though.
It's not a
Like
laugh
I
ride. I'm
wanted
there to
like
win.
talk to you and be like Mace, be Mace. No, he's locked in.
I'm locked in. When I play poker,
Glasses
I'm
on.
focused.
Do you wear
Focused.
headphones now?
I do not. I'm not that guy.
You should. Though.
And I'm not glasses guy either.
No.
I don't wear the sunglasses.
Hoodie.
No, I do not pull the hoodie. Yeah, you see these guys. They're like hoodie, earbuds, glasses.
You can't read me.
Yeah, no.
I'm chatty.
So, but I love my partnership with Commerce Casino. Natural for me because I love poker. And if you played at Commerce Casino and Hotel, it is the best poker room in SoCal and legit biggest poker room in the world. You can find any game you want. You can play some limit hold'em or some no limit hold'em. I usually play. Last time I went there, I played limit 4-8. 4-8 is about right.
Yeah,
for me.
if you go any lower than that,
Then it's just everybody's in on every single
Yeah.
hand. Get this. Commerce Casino gave away over $1 million in promotions in January alone. They're going to give away $20 million in promotions this year. And if you want to play in the LA Poker Classic, it's going on through March the 3rd. You can jump in there. Maybe I'll see you at the final table. I'm going to be at the final table. It's Commerce Casino and Hotel, the home of Mandy's 3. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
You never have to miss a moment of LA's mega sports.
Big news, Laker fans. John Ireland here. You can now stream every Lakers game on the ESPN LA app. Don't miss a second of the action with Michael Thompson and I on the call. Plus, all your live and local Lakers talk every day in the palm of your hand.
You're one tap away from everything Lakers.
You could even win Lakers tickets.
Download the ESPN LA app. And bam!
Download the ESPN LA app at the App Store and Google Play.
All right, guys, it's officially back. Fifth Row Fridays presented by BBGO.
That's the official game day snack of the Lakers, by the way. And this is the best thing we give away. Fifth row seats to a Laker game. How many times do people come up to us and say, hey, give me Laker tickets? Yes. We don't have them. I don't even have them, but you can win them if you listen every day.
And these seats are better than the seats that you and Michael have, right?
15 rows better.
Yeah.
Michael and I are like row 20. So here's how you win. You listen every day to all the shows and take notes. If you can answer 5 questions about what happened on the show that day, you're eligible to win.
And don't forget, on Fridays, your chance to call in all 5 right answers, and you are in the fifth row at Crypto.com Arena for a Lakers game.
For free!
On a live imaging Tuesday on Mason and Ireland, Momo sitting in for John.
She is wildly unimpressed by my TikTok videos that I put
Momo?
TikTok.
We can't hear you.
TikTok.
And how are they?
I mean, it's dog videos.
And what about the other videos?
I mean, I only got through one before we had to come back here.
Yeah, no, my TikTok is going to kick some ass.
I bet.
Scott Kaplan is doubling down in the text that he wants to do a hot tub tour tomorrow night.
A hot tub tour? Multiple hot tubs.
Now, that's more of a summer event. It's raining and cold. Plus, I got dinner with Corporate Greg. I'm taking him to the smokehouse.
I mean, as long
Do you
as
wanna come
I'm
too, Greg?
part of the hot tub tour, I'm all in.
You guys can come. I'm up late.
I was looking forward.
I mean, by late, I mean 11.
I was
or
looking
12.
forward to the smokehouse.
Yeah.
This is
Smokehouse is kind of legendary.
This is a big dinner for Corporate Greg.
Oh, yeah?
Not
What's
everyone
gonna
makes it
happen?
to the smokehouse with me.
I kind of feel
I
like
grew
I'm
up
being
there.
made.
Yeah. That's a legendary spot. By the way, 1 week from today, you have to give a speech to introduce me in Ireland.
Right next to the smokehouse.
Southern California Sports Broadcasters Hall of Fame.
I need some information, though, because Pete Arbogast is not letting me slip around on this. He wants me to pre-write everything.
Is that right?
So I need some information. So this is the 20th year for you guys at ESPN.
That
LA,
is correct.
But when did you start together?
March 20. Oh, start together?
Yeah.
We started in April of 2004. So 30 years ago. Ooh.
2004?
Yeah, that happened.
I'm sorry, 1994.
1994. So that's
the decades blend together for me. 94.
94.
So that's 30 years.
You know what? You could
20
look
years
at it
here.
as you're really old, or you could look at it as you have great longevity.
And that was in San Diego on 690.
That was on 690. Yeah,
I think that's
when
great.
we started.
I mean, I started in 2001.
Yeah.
Covering the high schools at the LA Daily News.
The years do add up.
Yeah.
Like
and
it or
that's
not.
23 years ago. What?
So are you going to sell us up like in big flowery language?
How many people do you think are going to be at this joint?
I think I have no idea. I've never been to one of these. I don't know what the Southern California sports broadcasters parties are like. It's not really a party because it's in the.
Can we bring our
in the
social
morning.
media team?
Oh, absolutely. I think you should.
Yeah.
When is it again?
Week from today.
At like 8 a.m.
Oh,
8
it's
a.m.
too early for me.
Yeah, it's too early for me too, but I'll be there.
We'll walk over to the smokehouse after, have a celebratory cocktail.
I am all for it.
At
Although we
9
will
a.m.
have to do a show
at 9 a.m. though.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking forward. I don't know exactly which way I'm going to take this.
I hope you take it.
A lot of people think that
respectfully.
at the Mandy's that I've got it scripted. I only have bullet points in front of me I kind of an off the cuff kind of guy. So Pete Arbogast wanting a script.
That's really interesting that he wants a script. I think that means he doesn't trust you.
Well, he doesn't even know me.
Right.
No, I think he just works off a script.
When he told me on the phone, I still only listen to Mason Ireland. The rest of the station's unlistenable. I thought that was a shot at me. Since I'm big part of the radio.
He never said
Since
that.
I'm a big part of the radio station,
Pete
I think
would not say that.
No, never, not Pete.
How do you do?
Wow.
How do you do?
I'm not even interested in being there anymore. So, all right, well, I'll take your name off the list, homeboy.
Yeah.
No, Pete's a legend. We love him.
He is. I love Pete.
And I would love to have Pete's voice on this radio station calling USC football.
Yeah.
Why isn't that happening?
What happened? There?
We were very close.
I know, it was
And
very
then,
close,
Some
and
things
then
happened. Timeline got screwed up.
Do we reconnect or? Yeah.
Well, now that they're good.
Yeah. Well, there's a
There
bunch
was
of
another
backstory.
layer.
There's another layer. We'll
Wasn't
tell you
because they
about.
weren't good.
No, there's another layer there. We'll
We were
describe
close.
to you.
We were close.
Yeah, no, almost got it. Almost got it. All right, coming up next, Mythical Money. I promised Mythical Money. Bergman, I had some Mythical Money. First of all, I won Mythical Money on Lakers +5 over Utah on Saturday night, 5.5.
I still think I beat John Ireland in that bet. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You did beat John Ireland
Yeah.
in the bet. Kansas City won. You've already won.
Right, but
He conceded that.
Okay, good.
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
What was the problem?
There
You
was a
did win
big
it.
debate. Where you were like,
No debate.
There
he
was
said
no
those
debate.
two teams have to be in the.
That is correct. And no.
And they were not.
That was not the bet. The
That
bet
was the
was
bet.
one of these two teams is going to win, take the field. You had the field. The field won. He didn't have Kansas
was
City.
not going to win. It was
So
those
you
two.
won.
Okay, I'll take the win.
Yeah, just take the win.
I think I won both things.
You're arguing over getting Mythical Money.
Yeah,
right now.
you did win the bet. So there's really
You also
no
had
dispute.
Trey in the 3-point contest at 5-1. So
Damn.
you lost that. You had 2K
Yeah.
on that. You have 251,000. Also, Brian finally won a bet.
Hey!
First
Hey!
bet of the year that he
About
won.
time.
He hit Dame to win the 3-point contest at
Easy money.
3-1. So he
Blind
won
squirrel
6K.
finds a nut.
So why?
66K.
So what were the odds on Dame?
3-1.
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
Nice, Brian.
Hey, slowly but surely.
How about All-Star MVP? Anyone have Dame?
Not surely. Slowly. Yeah.
No, we
back.
didn't bet on it.
Bergman, what you got?
I am currently at 145K, and John's at 128.
All right. So I'm off to a really good start this year.
You are. You'll blow it.
Game of games.
Game again. You're right. I did tie in January for Game of Games.
I mean, you didn't win for like 15 years, and then you just tied.
I was
due.
Yeah. I was due
to
get one right.
One outright? Not yet.
No,
you did.
not,
September. September you won outright.
I won September?
That's right.
I thought he tied too. No.
Didn't you backdoor your way into that win? Like somebody
I did.
else.
Tyler Whitman.
Oh yeah, he screwed me over.
Won it when I
was
needed
gonna win.
somebody else to win. Exactly.
It was between me and
Shout
Tyler
out
in
to
a
Tyler.
tiebreaker, and he was like, "Throw it." So for the bit.
Way to go, Tyler.
There's a name.
That is such revisionist history.
There's a name I've missed hearing.
Yes, me too.
me
I
too.
hope
like
he's
Tyler.
doing great.
I
Think
he is doing great.
He went to Fox.
Fox, yeah.
He's doing
Do
great.
you think he's editing that Keyshawn podcast? What is it?
Something, no breaks.
Lots of edits.
By the way, whenever we talk about Mythical Money, it's brought to you by Prize Picks, the largest and #1 daily fantasy sports platform in North America. New members go to prizepicks.com/710. Use code 710 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks is daily fantasy sports made easy. Coming up next for you, going to do some What's Up Fool. Momo's in for John, 710 ES.
Big news, Laker fans. John Ireland here. You can now stream every Lakers game on the ESPN LA app. Don't miss a second of the action with Michael Thompson and I on the call. Plus, all your live and local Lakers talk every day in the palm of your hand.
You're one tap away from everything Lakers.
You could even win Lakers tickets.
Download the ESPN LA app. And bam!
Download the ESPN LA app at the App Store and Google Play.
All right, guys, it's officially back. Fifth Row Fridays presented by BBGO.
That's the official game day snack of the Lakers, by the way. And this is the best thing we give away. Fifth row seats to a Laker game. How many times do people come up to us and say, hey, give me Laker tickets?
Yes.
We don't have them. I don't even have them, but you can win them if you listen every day.
And these seats are better than the seats that you and Michael have, right?
15 rows better.
Yeah.
Michael and I are like row 20. So here's how you win. You listen every day to all the shows and take notes. If you can answer 5 questions about what happened on the show that day, you're eligible to win.
And don't forget, on Fridays, your chance to call in all 5 right answers, and you are in the fifth row at Crypto.com Arena for a Lakers game.
For free!
Alone and late at night I'm dreaming.
10 minutes in front of 3 o'clock on a live imaging Tuesday on Mason in Ireland.
The sweet sounds of somebody I don't know.
Oh, come on. This is easy.
Pablo Cruz.
You probably played this song.
No, pre-me. All the yacht rock is pre-me.
It's a big group.
Probably like 1975.
Here comes the hook. Here comes the hook.
Okay.
No, I think a little bit later, actually. Oh, no, this isn't the hook yet. It's coming in a second.
There's waiting for a hook now.
We're just waiting for a hook, because what else are we going to do?
When does the hook get here?
The hook's coming.
The hook is coming?
I know
on
we
the
got
way?
What's Up Full, but, you know.
Yeah,
Corporate
no.
Greg's been on the air for 3 days straight. He's ready.
wait
Here
for
comes
this
the
one.
hook on Mason in Ireland. Ambrosia, How Much I Feel.
Oh, Ambrosia. I never played Ambrosia.
I don't know.
That's so pre-me.
I don't know if you were getting a little Ambrosia payola.
No. No. I got a lot of payola, but never for Ambrosia.
Time for What's Up, Fool.
What's
Hit the
Up,
thing.
Fool is brought to you by Dos Hombres Mezcal. It's fate. It's friendship. It's Mezcal. Dos Hombres.
Did you ask Cranston when you had him on the podcast if he's voicing Mandy's 3?
Yes, he is going to.
You
He's
didn't,
happy to. I
you
did
didn't
not
ask him, but you are already saying he will.
He is on the new Culture Pop podcast. Apple,
He has such a
Spotify,
great
YouTube.
voice.
Go check it out.
He just makes everything feel bigger. Even if I didn't know it was Cranston, it just feels bigger when he reads it.
It does.
It does,
He's
doesn't
got
it?
pipes. He's got pipes. Speaking of which, here's Bergman.
No, Greg has a great voice.
I'm not bagging on Bergman.
Take it away, Happy Gay.
Thank you, Morales. I was just waiting for that because that's how we get into it.
I think your voice is okay.
Bergman is. Let's
Kill the music for a second. Kill the music.
Let's
go deep. Go hit the lower thing. Like when I do those special reads, and it's like,
Yeah.
have you lost somebody?
No.
Do you need somebody?
No.
No.
Bergman,
Go low for me.
come
Go
on.
low.
Go low.
Yeah.
This is how I talk.
Yeah.
No, but do a little lower. Like you're hey, baby, what's going on tonight?
Hey, baby, what's going on?
No, that wasn't
Yeah,
great.
that's
Bring the
good.
music back.
That's
Yeah, that's
very
right.
good.
Yeah. You're putting me on the spot here, man. I got to be in the mode.
Yeah.
I got to be in the mode. All right. Anyways, Jordan Spieth was eliminated or was disqualified is the right word. Disqualified from the Genesis Invitational last week because he signed his card wrong. It was the wrong card being signed. Now I'm all flustered. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
clearly.
Jesus.
Just say, hey, baby, what's going on?
Hey, baby, what's going on? So, Jordan Spieth. So he had a 73. He signed it as a 72. He was disqualified.
Disqualified. Yes.
He said math is hard, I guess, and he's called it the dumbest rule in all the sports. Is he right? Is this the dumbest rule in all the sports? And as a golfer, Morales, I want to know what you think.
It seems unnecessary to maintain this old school rule of you've got to keep your own card and it's got to be right when you sign it. I just think there are TV cameras on every hole. Do we really need somebody to keep their own score?
Literally on TV, they're keeping score.
Right. So it's on.
Then
it's
on
the
every
leaderboard.
website, on every app, they're
Yeah,
keeping score.
exactly.
So I don't get it. It's like the Tiger thing that happened in the Masters in, what was that, 2013? When they say he didn't mark it was ridiculous. He didn't draw properly, and he probably would have won that Masters.
Right.
And if he does, that changes a lot of things, maybe moving forward. It's old school, though. The game of golf is an old school
And
game.
honestly, it's not just golf. This happens in every sport with the lineup cards. Remember, they give you.
Yeah, do they still do lineup cards
Yeah,
in baseball?
in baseball,
Like an
in
actual
basketball,
card.
yeah.
An actual card.
You got to send in the lineup card. It's not just electronic or anything, and you have to fill it out right. And if you mess something up, or if somebody bats out, like let's say the manager changes the lineup, and then the wrong guy goes like let's say it's Muncie normally hits whatever, and then he bats out of order.
Right.
And then he's out.
Yeah,
Like, this is the whole. There's still some analog in sports.
So I was out of the mix here. Was Spieth going to win? Was he in contention when he got DQ'd?
He had a good first round.
Yeah.
He had a bad second round, but he qualified for.
He made
the cut. Yeah.
He made the cut. No, I think it's a stupid rule. I understand it's an old man's game, or it's an old game. And it's an old-fashioned rule, and it's completely antiquated, and I would get rid of it.
But again, he knows the rule.
He does know the rule.
The tradition.
Absolutely.
And it should also be the caddy's responsibility too.
Yeah.
Well, the caddy did do it, but he just signs it.
Oh.
And he signed it. It was wrong.
It was wrong
so
when
you're
he
done.
signed it. Yeah.
I see. So he was kind of covering for the caddy there.
Well, I mean, you
Well, he
always
said
have
math
to
is
sign it.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, math is hard.
Because he's supposed to look at it,
Yeah,
count
he's
it all
supposed
up.
to,
Yeah.
Dumb rule, ice it.
What's up, fool?
Agreed.
Hi, guys. We are officially 1 month away from Dodger baseball.
Yeah.
March 20th, they're going to kick
Let's
off
go.
in Seoul,
Batter
South
up.
Korea against the Padres.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my friends have already started to text me. I'm excited for the season. But my question to you guys, when do you really get that itch that it's Dodger baseball time? Was it the offseason when we got Ohtani? now that we got spring training coming up,
Spring training.
first game on Thursday, or is it next month when we kick off regular season?
Oh, Momo.
Can we get a little
It's
like
like
center
a
field or
it's
something?
like a holy experience.
It is.
for
It really
Momo,
is.
yeah.
Like, you need to come with me. I'm going this year, March 8th.
Baseball.
Baseball.
I think we're going to do promos. The road to Roberts' redemption.
Oh, yes.
I think
It's
we're
all
doing
about
that.
Dave Roberts.
Oh, the song came out today. Just get goosebumps. I
Yeah.
know it's raining now, but when you
It's
go to
pouring
spring
rain, actually.
training
Yep.
and this song plays in my head, it's not always on the radio, but when I hear it, it's like it's baseball season.
Yes.
There's new grass on the field. Anyone can understand.
Now, are you
the
going
way
to spring?
I feel.
Are you going to spring training this year?
Yes,
She just said
every
that.
year, March 8th.
March 8th.
And coach, come on.
Mace
I'm
wasn't
ready to
listening.
play
Today.
Come on.
Are you going with all your
All my
friends?
girlfriends, yeah. So
you all
fun.
flop in one hotel room?
Get an Airbnb, and I insist on
Flop?
my own room.
It's quite a word.
I'm like I'm the one who's like, I'm a grown woman. I don't share a bed anymore with somebody who I'm not married to.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't share with no.
Right. No, I get that.
And
I get
my
that.
girlfriend, she's like really nice, and we're really good friends. But she started snoring a few years ago. And
How long are you going to spring training for?
couple nights.
Couple of nights.
Yeah. Going
Yeah.
on a Friday, probably back on a Monday.
I keep saying to Travis
fun.
Rogers and I want to go to spring training and do the
Yes.
shows from there.
He'll share a room with you. He's cheap.
No. we're
Still
past
not
that
sharing a
stage in
room.
our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sharing a room.
Yeah. People
Bergman,
snore.
are we actually going to do the thing that we talked about doing,
I
or
would
are we
love
not
to do
allowed
it.
to mention the thing that we talked about doing?
I
Listen.
think we can try. It's not going to
They
happen
have
this year.
road games.
Maybe next year.
They have road games in spring training.
Gotta
they
play
don't
road.
always play in Glendale.
Got to play road games.
You got to do it from the parking lot of a road game.
Now, we were talking about doing it for the opener, like in the middle of the night, because they start at 3 a.m.
3 a.m., yeah.
Who does?
The Dodgers, because they're
Seoul.
playing in Seoul.
In Seoul, in the middle of the night.
Why don't we go live at 3 a.m.?
That's what I say.
We're talking about
Bergman
it.
says it's too late. It's like, no, all you need
what are you
is
talking about?
3
It was my
a.m. in the
idea.
clock.
I remember when he
about
came
it.
into me and said, and I said, yeah, we should do that.
Why are you trying to throw me under the bus with a lie?
No, you just said there's not enough time. You literally said
No,
that right before.
you're talking about. I thought you were saying going to.
No,
spring
no,
training.
no. I'm talking
yeah,
about
that's
the all-night show.
You're
Oh,
going to do the all-night show?
Yeah, I'm going to do the all-night show.
Mace, come to
From
spring training
Comrex
with
or
us.
in the
We'll
studio
get
with
you
you?
extra
In
tickets.
studio.
No,
yeah.
you got to come in studio.
Yeah, I'm definitely coming in
Be in
studio.
here. Never mind.
Yeah. 3 a.m. Count me in.
Yeah, you won't be on the air next day. You'll be like,
Yeah, you got to.
all right, somebody fill in the show.
You got to do that, and then you got to come back and do your show.
Fine, I'll do it. I'll sleep in the production studio
Team
like
player.
you always do.
That's a team player right
Yeah.
there. Culture.
It's a great culture here. You're right.
Yeah.
What's up,
What's
fool?
up, fool?
One more for you. So today is National Love Your Pet Day.
Yeah.
So
I
how
saw
are you supposed to give your pet a little extra love than on the everyday basis?
Mace,
Is it
this
possible?
one's for you.
You know, I don't know. My dogs are so unbelievably pampered. They have everything they could possibly want. They have all the toys. They have all the food. They have all the treats. I think every day is Love Your Pet Day at my house. I don't know what else I would do beyond what I'm already doing. But I do. In fact, did you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
No.
I watched the first two. I didn't see this
last
one.
one was pretty good.
Sunday nights was the
I didn't
funniest
see this
one of the year.
Okay, I saw
Funniest-
the one about the voting in Georgia.
Yeah,
that was really funny.
That's an ongoing story that's going to keep
okay.
going. But,
Okay, it's really
but
funny.
Leon has just a great episode from Sunday
Okay.
night. And they talked about somebody overreacting to their dog passing away. And I'm like, you don't understand. When you don't have kids, and I don't, those dogs are like my kids. Our friend Sue Kalinsky, my partner on the Culture Pop podcast, lost her dog, Tucker. He was 17 years old.
Wow, it's a good run.
Just passed away over the weekend, or they had to do the thing that you have to do when your dog gets really old. And, you know, she's broken up, and I totally get that.
Yeah, I totally get it.
So give your pet now you've got a dog.
Yeah.
What will you do different? I forget, your dog's name is?
Copper.
Copper, that's right.
I don't know. Maybe stop by In-N-Out, get a little puppy patty. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
hey.
A little extra something.
In-N-Out burger, I
And
like
they
that.
have those. They have puppy patties.
Patty,
Yeah.
no salt.
Yeah, and they have the Flying Dutchman, which you could use as that too if you want.
What is that?
It's just meat and cheese.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bergman, what are
That
you,
was my
what are you
favorite
going to do
part
for
of
Lola?
Rams training camp, by the way. Last year, the Flying Dutchman. When it was
Oh yeah, when we
dripping
were
out of
going
your
to
mouth.
we were doing the bit about the grilled onion topped. And Cappy and I did it. Corporate Greg and I did it.
Yeah.
Rams training camp is a great time.
It is fun.
It is fun. It is. I'll go to the pet store and get her an extra bone.
Extra bone.
How about one of those
ones with
mobile pet spas?
Ocean's bath. That's a good idea.
They,
It's
they
raining,
hate,
though. They're
they
gonna get
hate
dirty.
that.
Oh, they don't like it.
Oh yeah, they hate that
But
when
then
the
they'll
guy
smell good.
pulls up and does the. They're terrified when that guy pulls up in the van.
Terrified. But
They hate that. That's
smell
the
good.
last thing I'm
I
gonna
like
do.
to I like to brush my cats. They like that, and then they start, you know, and you get all the hair off because they got long-haired cats.
Yeah, those are just cats. All right, next.
Oh man,
That's all I got for you.
Is that all you got? No, I understand cat people love their cats.
It's different than dogs, though.
It
They're
is
not-
different.
They're not quite as.
Lovable.
Oh, they're lovable, but they're independent too. They just kind of keep to themselves. Our
If you
cat
can
used to
leave
get a.
them, if you can leave a cat for 4 days, they don't need you.
Yeah, they don't really.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know, I read that former tight end Jimmy Graham is
Yeah?
about to do something crazy. I'll tell you what it is. Coming up next, Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about my friend Jacob Imrani, who's going to be here, I think, in about 45 minutes for Game of Games. If you get into an accident with a commercial van or truck or an 18-wheeler, do not try to deal with the insurance company on your own. Trust me, last thing you want to do is the next day accept their final or their first offer that they call you with. Those commercial drivers, they all have special licenses to operate the vehicles, and they also have to log their daily activity with their employer. So if you're injured in an accident caused by an 18-wheeler or a commercial vehicle, you got to call Jacob. Jacob and his team know what to look for, whether the driver has driven too long without a brake or the load he was carrying was unbalanced. There's so many ways Jacob's team can hold the commercial vehicle company responsible. And by doing that, you're able to get the medical care and the settlement that you deserve, not the one the insurance company wanted you to accept 12 hours after the accident happened. Remember, a lot of attorneys say they'll fight for you. Call Jacob, he'll win for you. 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or remember,
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Call Jacob. Following Call Jacob on Instagram. Go to @call.jacob for great advice and prizes and more. Mason in Ireland, Momo in for John, 710.
All right, guys, it's officially back. Fifth Row Fridays presented by BBGO.
That's the official game day snack of the Lakers, by the way. And this is the best thing we give away. Fifth row seats to a Laker game. How many times do people come up to us and say, hey, give me Laker tickets?
Yes.
We don't have them. I don't even have them, but you can win them if you listen every day.
And these seats are better than the seats that you and Michael have, right?
15 rows better.
Yeah.
Michael and I are like row 20. So here's how you win. You listen every day to all the shows and take notes. If you can answer 5 questions about what happened on the show that day, you're eligible to win.
And don't forget, on Fridays, your chance to call in all 5 right answers, and you are in the fifth row at Crypto.com Arena for a Lakers game.
For free!
Momo sitting in for John.
Yes.
But you know what? Cappy,
No
I don't know.
respect.
I don't know who Cappy thinks he is.
What?
He's walking in dropping F-bombs in the hallway.
What is going on?
I don't know.
What's the F-bomb thing
Is
about?
he fired up?
Comes back from a birthday weekend. He thinks he owns the place.
I know. It's like,
Oh.
what was it,
I don't know.
Bergman?
He's just upset with his weight. I think he's posted a
Not
picture
his
with
weight.
No, yeah, he posted a picture over the weekend for his birthday, no shirt on. And he's he's so upset with what it looked like.
I'll talk to
All
him.
I see is abs of steel.
Oh,
Looking
this is
good,
what
brother. Like,
these are the
everything was
comments.
good. Leave some for the rest of us, David Hasselhoff. Like, these are good comments.
Guys, in our world, if you're
Let me go
posting
check.
on,
Is it Instagram?
don't look at the comments.
No, I never do.
I rarely
I don't
do.
believe that at all.
You don't believe I'll look at the comments?
Of course you look at the
I
comments.
don't.
Everyone
the
looks at the
No,
comments.
I try not to.
It is human nature.
Occasionally look at the comments. I hardly ever look at comments on Instagram. I'm
No
not a
way.
big Instagram comment person. Twitter, I see comments all the time, but I never get reeled in. I understand you people are trolls, or a lot of you.
Wow,
there are a lot of trolls out there.
There's a lot of trolls. And they all and usually they're sort of professional trolls. Like if somebody trolls one person, their whole feed is probably full of
Correct.
hate.
Bergman, did you get trolled at all while you were doing the show?
Yeah.
Did
Probably,
you?
yeah, definitely. Why would you think that would not happen?
Well, no.
I get trolled when I'm not doing the show.
But did people respect you as a host?
I think some yes, some no, but it's fine. That's how it's supposed to be. We talked about it before you left. You want to be loved or hated? I was hated, and there was some that they liked.
I don't think they hate you.
Oh no, they do.
Oh, okay. I'll take your word for it. Take your word for it. All right, so I wanted to get to this thing. Jimmy Graham is a former tight end. He is going to get this, Momo, this summer. You're on a fitness kick.
Yeah.
This summer,
Went to my hot yoga lesson.
Jimmy Graham is going to be part of a 4-person rowing team that is going to go 1,000 kilometers across the Arctic Ocean.
Oh.
So he announced this on Monday. He's going to be part of the Arctic Challenge, a 1,000-kilometer trek where a 4-team
1,000 kilometers
group,
is what, 600 miles?
621 miles.
Okay.
4-team group will row nonstop across the Arctic Ocean this summer. Now,
Is it summer there? Or is it like...
it would be summer there.
Is it
yeah.
straight up night country?
No, it's not night country.
Okay. I watched that last
It's not-
night. It's so good. Oh, the finale's so good.
Brian, did you watch it?
Yeah, I finished it.
Oh, my
it was
God.
really good.
Are we allowed? We probably
No,
aren't allowed
it's
to.
too
No,
early.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I don't want to
It's a
spoil
really
it.
good ending, though.
I haven't watched the series yet.
Oh my God! Well, you better
really
catch
good.
up because at some point we are going to spoil it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I'll
Yeah.
watch
Very
it
good.
this week.
It
Don't
is-
spoil it till next week.
It is excellent. Remember, there are only 6 episodes.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
But Jodie Foster, awesome. Final episode made
Nailed
sense.
it. Nailed
Just
it.
totally made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this
I'm
is
just cold watching it, though.
this is what I want to do.
I feel
So,
that.
my friend Sue Kalinsky of the Culture Pop podcast has announced that she is going to do a mini triathlon.
Okay.
She's going to swim for a half mile, ride her bike for 12 and a half miles, and then run for 4 miles.
That's far.
And I'm like, Sue, you're like 65 years old.
That's far,
doing
man.
this stuff.
Yeah.
It is. But she set up a challenge for
Yeah, I
herself.
like it.
And I thought, Jimmy Graham rowing across the Arctic, that's what I think I need. I think I need a challenge.
You need a goal.
A physical challenge.
Yeah, okay.
Now, I'm never going to run the LA Marathon.
No.
A physical challenge.
Yeah, a physical.
You want to do a physical
That is correct.
challenge.
Sue's doing a triathlon. Jimmy Graham's rowing across
what are
the
your
Arctic.
skills that you want to
Mace.
play on? Do you want to do something that's hard, or you want to do something that you just have to work hard at it and like build your endurance up?
I want to be challenged.
Okay,
I
learn
need
it.
a good challenge.
You need a new skill or an old skill that you already have that you want to rediscover.
Either.
Okay.
I think you need to listen to Ireland when he says you are the least athletic person he's ever met.
No.
So
No. When do I ever listen to Ireland? When?
I'm saying this is the time that you should listen. You want to do the milk crate challenge, and which
No,
was
I could
absolutely-
do the milk crate
No,
challenge.
Don't do it.
How about
Don't do it.
how about 100 push-ups? Can you do 100
work my
push-ups?
way up to 100
Yeah,
push-ups?
can you do 100
do
real
push-ups.
push-ups?
100?
100's a lot.
Haven't you done like 40 or 50 before?
No.
I thought when we did the push-up challenge,
I did 20.
that was it.
Yeah,
pretty
I
good.
think I did 20. 20 good ones.
20 good ones.
You can do really bad push-ups. Like Ireland's elbows are like way out like this. The
You could
elbows
also
are
get
supposed to
like
be-
you could also do like a one of those ninja obstacle courses. You could like train for that. That'd be
What about
cool.
rock climbing?
Oh, that's not-
fun.
Wouldn't I be a good rock climber?
No.
Do you have upper body strength?
Tremendous
Yeah,
upper body
absolutely
strength.
not.
No.
It's really hard. Do you know how hard it is? Like I used to have to try to one of the gyms I used to work at. She would have us climb the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how hard that is? Like
Oh
climb
yeah,
the
rope
rope.
climbing.
Oh
Sure.
my gosh.
Yeah, no, that's not happening for
That's
me.
kind of what
climbing.
That's kind of what rock climbing's like.
Well, if you got an idea, at Venice Mace,
like
some
them.
sort of event, like maybe what about
how about a 5K?
a 5K? Now, could I do a 5K?
Yeah, I think you can do a 5K. That's
Like 3 miles.
What he
5K
said.
walk.
Right, yeah.
I could do a
He
5K
said
walk.
a walk.
Yeah.
Could you run a 5K? What was that, 3
You
point
can
something
walk.
miles?
Yeah, 3 something.
Run a 5K.
But you could walk for
No
parts
walking.
Of it.
I've
No walking.
literally
you can-
not.
you
Well,
can take
this is the
breaks.
physical challenge, though. The physical challenge
It's
of
just
doing
to
a 5K.
finish the 5K.
Finish the 5K.
Well, if you
And you
walk
can put
it,
a time limit on it. You could say, I want to do it in, let's give you 12 minutes a mile. Okay.
12 minutes a
no,
mile.
12 minutes a mile. I can walk 12 minutes a mile.
Okay, so 10 minutes. 10 minutes a mile. 30 minutes. 5K.
If you actually want the challenge, it should be like 8 minutes a mile, and you should
No,
run
8
it.
minute a mile is hard.
What about if I go in the mini
9.
triathlon? What about if I do the mini
That's
triathlon?
hard. That seems hard.
That's really hard.
That seems a lot.
You think you could finish it? I
You
mean,
could run 4 miles at the end of all that. I couldn't do that.
that's the crazy part of it.
Yeah,
It's
the last
running
The last
part.
part, yeah.
Yeah.
I could run 4 miles, but not after all that other stuff.
I feel like I need to put down a marker
know.
and say, I'm stretch goal. Let's
I
go.
think you should run a 5K.
Is that
to run it and actually run it? You can, if you have to walk every once in a while, fine. But I think the goal is to run the whole thing.
okay? Is there one coming up?
They're all over.
Do I
the
need
place.
to train? I'm not going to
Well,
train for this.
When was the last time you ran?
high school cross country?
Yeah, you need to train.
How about
Senior year cross country, Maumee, Ohio.
How about 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 what? Jumping jacks.
Jumping.
I don't know. Give me a third thing.
Push-ups, sit-ups, and planks.
No, that's kind of like a push-up.
Yeah,
What about
that's-
that? What's the longest plank?
Okay.
I could
10
probably
minutes.
hold
So,
a plank for a long time.
How about a
there's
10-minute plank?
More than that, to help me lose weight. There's a 5-minute plank challenge, and it's so for a month you do 30 seconds, and then like another day of 30 seconds, and it slowly goes up with a rest day every once in a while, and you make it up to 5 minutes overall by the end of the month. Would you do that? It's a month-long challenge.
Sounds like I would not get hurt doing that.
No, I mean, no, you won't get hurt because
Yeah.
you're just doing a plank. But like my back started to hurt.
Did it?
Because you start to dip.
Okay,
Yeah.
5-minute plank. I like that. 5-minute plank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll send you the 5-minute plank challenge.
Yeah.
I like the ninja course.
Yeah, the
I
ninja
wanna see
course
you
is
doing
not
ninja
happening.
things.
He will break a leg.
It looks fun.
No, that is so not me. That is so not me.
It looks like so much fun. Like you can
Yeah,
just
I'm sure it's
How about this?
fun for
jumping over
someone.
things.
I will
and-
do it with you, Mace.
The 5-minute
The
plank
5-minute
challenge?
Plank challenge. I'll send you them, and we should all do it. Let's get
Yeah,
Ireland.
Brian.
I think
Do
I'm
it,
good.
man. Let's go.
You're in?
You want
let's do it.
How long
everybody?
can you do right now?
You want to do it
Right now.
If I did a plank right now,
Yeah, how long? How many minutes
I
can you
could
do?
probably. If I held it, I could probably get to 3.
Yeah, let's do that. Next break.
You want me to do a 3-minute
I'll do it with
plank?
you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
no. But who's going to talk? I'll do it with you. Brian, your show.
Let's go.
All right.
We ready?
I don't know if we're going to do that or not. But I'm all for it.
I agree. Challenges are good.
A good challenge.
It's good. It gives you something to focus on.
I want to remind everybody, if you really want to follow somebody who is excellent at TikTok, go to @VeniceMace and follow me.
No
Who's
comment.
laughing?
Everyone.
Yeah, the audience.
Did you look at my TikTok?
No.
There's
you know what?
stuff on
a
my
dog
TikTok.
video.
There's stuff on. All right, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
right.
there's
you want
stuff
to watch
on my.
it now, or do you want to watch?
Yeah,
it
no,
in the break?
watch it. Watch it during the break, and then give me your reaction. Also, I
We'll be
want to
planking.
let everybody know that Culture Pop podcast brand new today. It is the Brian Cranston. We talk about all kinds of stuff: Rams, Dodgers, Oscar movies, all that kind of stuff with Brian. Go to the Culture Pop podcast YouTube channel. You can watch it there, or you can listen on Apple or Spotify. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Every Friday, we're
On a live imaging Tuesday on Mason and Ireland, Momo sitting in for John.
They just tried to do a plank.
Well, first, give tribute to one of the greatest songs ever made.
It's a great
Yacht
song.
Rock or not.
Yeah,
Kenny
no,
Loggins, the
Kenny
Caddyshack.
Loggins, awesome. Caddyshack, definitely.
It's a
Meanwhile,
little up-tempo for Yacht Rock.
but you'll hear this jump in.
Okay.
Yeah, Yacht Rock will take this.
Yeah, Yacht Rock will pick you
This
up
would
and make
wake
you feel
me
good.
up. I'd be like laying on the boat to the Yacht Rock, and then I'd be like, whoa, Kenny Loggins.
Yeah.
Speaking of laying down,
Yeah.
on Ace's Instagram, at Venice Mace.
Yeah.
What's the video you got?
The
you
video
captured?
is Greg Bergman and Momo doing a plank for, you won't see the full 2 minutes, but they did a plank for 2 minutes.
Did you
still
both
feeling
make
it.
it?
Yeah, we made it.
They both made it to 2. Now, the challenge, Bergman says it's a big deal to get to 5. And
Yes.
I was looking at you. If you're already at 2, I should be able to get to 5. And
Why?
Why?
Do you have better core strength than him?
No, I'm saying if with some practice, if they did 2 without any work at all, without any training at all, then I should be able to get to 5.
That's like saying, I shot 92 on the course. That's no problem to shoot 82.
Say
I'll tell you
Momo
what.
does planks all the time, right?
Yeah, I do a lot of with my workout trainer. Right, her name is Karina. She has us doing all the, like plank where you tap your shoulders.
Yeah,
plank
right.
where you move back and forth. Like I do a lot. We do a lot of planks. So I was like, oh, let me see how long I can
Now,
do.
you do planks like in push-up form.
I do a push-up plank, but I could also do it on my elbows.
I think the elbow plank is easier.
I like it on my forearms.
I do
better.
too.
I
Yeah.
prefer the push-up plank. I think I have like little pterodactyl arms.
So I did.
I have really short
I did
arms.
the 5-minute plank challenge in November. So that is something that I was already
I
doing.
mean, I'm still feeling it in my core. And,
Yeah,
in the
that's-
last
that's a good sign.
That last 30 minutes, the last 30 seconds of that, my back was starting to hurt. I was like, oh, I see what you're talking about.
That was why I kind of stopped around
Yeah, I
like
was like,
4
ooh,
minutes
yeah.
because it started to hurt my back.
Yeah.
So I'll send it to you, Mace. You'll do the
send
5
it to
minutes.
me. 5-minute
We're all gonna
plank
do it.
challenge.
Yes.
I want to
when
see you
do
do.
you wanna
Let me
start?
see if you can get
Morales,
to 2
you
minutes.
in?
Sure, why not?
5-minute plank?
Not today.
I don't know.
Ryan,
My
you in?
outfit doesn't. My outfit doesn't really work for it today.
No, it doesn't.
I'm wearing cowboy boots too.
Exactly.
Let's start on
Yeah.
March 1st.
Start
So
on
some-
March
So we do
1st.
5 minutes a day.
The month of March.
So by March the 31st, we'll get to 5.
Yes. So it's we 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You get a day off. Then it's 45, and you move that like that.
Yeah,
Up.
send it to me. I'll do it.
I think you can make it to a minute easy.
Oh, I think I can do
Start
a minute.
at a minute.
I can
don't
do a
think you
minute
need to
now.
start at 30.
That'll shorten the month, but the
Yeah.
whole point of it is to start slow and just get your body used to it.
Build up.
Yeah,
Build
you know,
up,
You
yeah.
can't just get right into it. You know, you got to warm it up.
Morales, you'll
I
appreciate
don't know.
it.
People say that, but I don't find that to be the case.
I'm in. So I'll.
What we-
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, Morales, you'll appreciate this.
Yes.
Hot mic moments. Hot.
Oh,
have you ever
I
had
love
a hot
hot
mic
mic
moment?
So it wasn't technically our fault, but
Okay.
there was a
That's what they all
technical
say.
thing. There was a technical thing that happened in the middle of the night once, and somehow the other studio was actually the one feeding the on air, and this studio was potted up. That's a radio term.
Yes.
So the morning show aired fine. We then went in the other room to cut our promos that we did every morning, and usually there was a lot of expletives in those sessions
Sure.
and everything. All of a sudden, my phone starts blowing up like, guys, your promos are on the air. And I'm like, oh, my God. And it was that freak out of, what did we say?
Right.
And this is key, LZ,
Oh,
Trav,
yeah.
me,
'Cause
everybody.
That really could be
Yes.
anything with those guys.
Right. And we usually, this was the one day forever, we were tired, we were in a rush, that nobody said anything. We just did the promos.
Oh, that's lovely.
And then we discovered that other room was actually the hot room.
Yeah.
So that's the closest I've ever been to like seeing it all flash by you.
Yeah.
Right?
So I've had a few of those.
I bet.
When we did Fox, twice on 2 separate occasions, I dropped F-bombs.
Ooh.
Fox Television?
Fox West or Fox.
Oh, FS1. When you guys
FS1.
were doing the radio show.
Fox Sports West.
Right,
So, like,
yeah.
this isn't hot mic. This is like you just accidentally
Correct.
dropped one?
Another, this back in my DJ days, you know how you put a card in and you walk away?
Yes.
Yeah.
One time I walked away, the song ran out. I ran back into the studio and I said, S-word, F-word, damn hell.
Wow.
The mic was open.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So did they have that technology to where if dead air happened, the mic automatically goes on?
Yes.
Because a lot of radio stations had that.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, exactly. So there's a famous one that we use a lot, right? This is
We'll do it
This
live!
is part of a hot
Right.
mic moment. Now, I came across this article that listed some great hot mic moments. That was one of them. We never hear the entire thing. This is the entire Bill O'Reilly hot mic moment that culminates with Do It Live.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Again, 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay. Oh, boy.
We'll do it live. F- it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Oh, this is all on the air?
Yep.
Fucking thing sucks.
Oh, my God.
I don't think it was on the air. I think somebody just leaked the recording.
Leaked the recording.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill
Wow.
O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album.
So,
take it away.
What's credit Bill O'Reilly for this?
And then you see him like throwing his stuff because they pan out and you see him like just throwing stuff. And
then he does
I don't
it
know why he
live
was so
perfectly.
upset. Yeah.
By the way, he gets to it live and he nails it.
Wow.
Yeah. Why was he so upset?
Yeah.
Who leaked that?
Well, the same person that leaked the Casey Kasem,
Yeah.
Ponderez.
What? I wonder who leaked the Lawrence O'Donnell one. Did you ever hear the Lawrence
No.
O'Donnell one?
Stop the hammering. Stop the hammering out there. Who's got a hammer? Where is it? Where's the hammer? Is it on the... Go up on the other floor. Somebody go up there and stop the hammering. Stop the hammering. I'll go down to the goddamn floor myself and stop it. Keep the goddamn commercial break going. Call fucking Phil Griffin. I don't care who the you have to call. Stop the hammering. The woman talking in my ear was talking about the Labor Day special repeatedly. Crazy fucking sound coming in my ear. This fucking stupid hammering. It just fucking sucks. It fucking sucks.
So there's a good one.
Guy's awfully mad for like 90,000 people watching a show at night.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Wow.
And I love Lawrence O'Donnell because of the West
amazing.
Wing, because he was a writer on the West Wing.
He was a writer
But
on the West Wing.
He's turned out apparently to be quite the, even before this.
He's turned into a left-wing firebrand.
Curmudgeon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that recent?
No, I just came up with.
Have you ever played that before?
No, never played that.
You should play
before.
that. Stop the hammering.
Stop
should just
the
be a
hammering.
bit. That should just be a bit.
That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should pull. It should be right there with our Bill O'Reilly.
We'll do it live.
We need to start playing more drops in our shows. Liven things up.
A lot of people don't like the drops. Have you heard that?
Because I'm always worried about what people like.
Well, why aren't you worried about?
As
what
long as
people
we like it and we're laughing,
Yeah,
people are
it's true.
laughing.
Okay.
Okay,
Agreed.
so here's a tweak on that question that you just asked.
Yeah.
Like, what's your worst hot mic? I've used the S word once. I said shoot the.
Yeah, shoot the blank.
I did that on
On
accident.
TV?
No, here.
Oh.
On radio.
I dropped an F-bomb on Friday.
You did?
Did
I
you
was-
really?
I was trying to say F it Friday, and I said the whole
Oh,
thing.
wow.
Do we have audio?
Oh, it got dumped.
But we can still go get the audio.
It's Friday.
Yeah, I tried to say that. It didn't work.
It
Did not work.
YouTube heard it. But
Oh.
By the way,
hey.
YouTube hears it even if we drop it
No, I
from
know.
the air.
Ah.
They get the whole story.
So
And
go
then
to
we-
YouTube
and
to
we
hear
get
it
to see you
live.
feverishly try to dump.
Oh yeah, when I go right to the dump button.
You're
'Cause
quick. You're pretty quick about
You
that.
have to be.
I know. That,
No, we got 20 seconds. Right?
I have short arms. I can like barely reach.
Yeah, you have never dumped anything.
I don't even know how.
The best thing is when we all go to dump at the same time. Me, Bergman, and Brian all reach for it. don't
I
know
have
what
no idea
happens
what
when
just
all
happened.
three of us press the button.
We just hit it. We both hit. We run out of dumps. We only have 2.
Do you remember Opie and Anthony?
Yeah.
The radio personalities from New York. I was on the same station as them. So my show was tame compared to theirs. They did outrageous stuff and ultimately got fired and blew themselves up. But there was a dump button in their studio that their producer had.
Uh-huh.
There was a dump button in the program director's office where he could dump it. And there was a dump button in the general manager's office where he could dump it. So no matter what, nothing was getting through that and they all used their own judge. That one's out. That one's out. 3 dump buttons.
Yeah, but all it takes is like 1 second where somebody gets up to get a glass of water.
Oh, GM goes to the can. Next thing you know.
Yeah, you think you have 3 fail-safes. Well,
Nope.
until they do.
Exactly. No, that was crazy. Momo, I got a question for you.
Okay.
It is about a trend in the NBA and whether it's good for the NBA or bad for the NBA.
Okay, I'll think about that.
That's coming up next. Mason in Ireland, Momo in for John, 710 ESPN.
All right, guys, it's officially back. Fifth Row Fridays presented by BBGO.
That's the official game day snack of the Lakers, by the way. And this is the best thing we give away. fifth row seats to a Laker game. How many times do people come up to us and say, hey, give me Laker tickets? Yes. We don't have them. I don't even have them, but you can win them if you listen every day.
And these seats are better than the seats that you and Michael have, right?
15 rows better.
Yeah.
Michael and I are like row 20. So here's how you win. You listen every day to all the shows and take notes. If you can answer 5 questions about what happened on the show that day, you're eligible to win.
And don't forget, on Fridays, your chance to call in all 5 right answers, and you are in the 5th row at Crypto.com Arena for a Lakers game.
For free! Big news, Laker fans. John Ireland here. You can now stream every Lakers game on the ESPN LA app. Don't miss a second of the action with Michael Thompson and I on the call. Plus, all your live and local Lakers talk every day in the palm of your hand.
You're one tap away from everything Lakers.
You could even win Lakers tickets.
Download the ESPN LA app and bam!
Download the ESPN LA app at the App Store and Google Play.
They keep 3:30 on a live Imaging Tuesday.
Brandy.
No, different song.
Is this old Brandy?
No, this is Dancing in the Moonlight.
Right. Who's this? Pablo Cruz.
Dancing in the Moonlight was King Harvest.
Clueless on this stuff.
All right.
I do know this song. It's a good song.
But I am going to go to the Yachtly Cruise Show.
Are you?
Yeah.
At the Whiskey?
At the Whiskey.
There's a rumor that yours truly might be bringing them on stage. Possibly.
Oh, really?
That night, yeah.
You would make an introduction. That's unbelievable. So you would introduce both Mason and Ireland at the Southern California Sports Broadcasters Breakfast and Yachtly Crew.
A month later, yeah.
Wow. What a run.
I think the Yachtly Crew is the highlight.
Thank you. Thank you.
You could, by the way.
Are you excited about this breakfast? I'm excited for you.
Here's the thing about the breakfast. So, Ireland is going to be so...
Jolly.
No. He's going to get up there and say, thanks, let Mason do the talking.
So, by the way, I want to go back for a second.
Mm-hmm.
So, you are the one that has been the most outspoken about us playing yacht rock.
Yes.
So, you're going to come to a yacht rock tribute band, a great band that we've all now become big fans of.
I'm going to try to gain an appreciation.
Okay.
An appreciation.
Does that mean at Mandy's 3, if they do, because we're still working out the details.
Yeah.
They've got a busy schedule. But if we work that out, what's the laughing for?
It was just, okay. They got busy schedule.
They do. Go to their website.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
they're all over.
They now have a residency at the Palms in Vegas.
Do they
really? Do they
Wow.
play the Sagebrush Cantina?
No, I don't mean this in a bad way,
Yeah.
but their venues are now pretty big.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what were
will you dress up in the sailor outfit with Cappy and I?
The Mandy's, I don't think everybody should wear sailor outfits to the Mandy's.
But can you imagine the three of us in a sailor outfit?
I can, but we go, maybe I'll have a costume change.
Ah.
You go sailor outfit.
Because I've already got an idea for a suit for the Mandy's.
I like it. I like it.
But I will do the sailor thing.
It's becoming like the Met Gala or something.
Well, it is. Honestly, it is like them. I mean, we're all under a lot of pressure to come up with new stuff to wear and ways to impress people. And it's kind of a race between me and Cappy to see who dresses more goofy.
That is true.
He's always got a jacket with no shirt.
Yeah.
You should do that.
Thing.
What if you did that this year?
Oh, God.
And then on stage, you just take it all off and you do a live streak.
Oh, perfect.
Nope, nobody needs to see that.
I'm glad you said that. So I came across this story. Remember the guy that streaked during the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know the full story behind that?
No.
Okay.
I believe you're going to tell us.
So the Super Bowl streaker was somebody who who lived in Vegas.
Yes.
And placed a $50,000 prop bet that there would be a streaker at the Super Bowl.
Really?
So he won $374,000 because he went streaking at the Super Bowl.
Count?
Now, I'm sure he got the life kicked out of him, right? Because that's what happens when there's
bail?
a streaker. But $374,000 on a $50,000 bet.
Did it count as a streak because he only took off a shirt? He didn't actually streak.
Yeah, you got to let it all hang out.
The Super Bowl streaker was a Las Vegas local who placed a $50,000 prop bet that there would be a streaker. He won $374,000.
Isn't it also like you're betting on yourself?
Right.
Is that even allowed?
I don't know, but if I was him...
Like Reba made a bet. I'll take the over on my national anthem.
Right. Can you do that?
I don't know.
If they find out, some guys are going to be showing up wanting their money.
A little insider trading.
Yeah.
You think so?
Vegas, that stuff still goes on. Come on now.
But a lot of that, though, for example, like when you're betting on what songs Usher is going to do, he starts rehearsing.
Yeah.
And anybody that's in that rehearsal knows the performance. He knows
True.
what the first song's going to be, what the last song's going to be, who the guest stars are.
But the people involved are probably signing NDAs, and if they could still bet.
Yeah.
But if it's found out, you're going to lose your job and you're going to lose the money.
So do you think the streaker's going to lose his money?
I would imagine if it's becoming a story that we're reading on the radio.
It is becoming a story.
I think that
on the radio.
Somebody's going to find him and be like, give us our money.
I'm guessing so.
It's going to be like in the scene at Casino. You can have the money and the hammer, or you can walk out here.
There you go. Okay, Momo, here's the question I wanted to ask you. Morales is like, I want there to be a little content today, too.
Do you think we've done a good job of content?
I think it's been very strong.
Oh, there's that scumbag Kaplan.
Oh, he's not a scumbag.
Screaming the F-bomb in the hallways like he's some heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Guy who we rescued from San Diego. Without Sedano and I, this guy would be doing a show with Hacksaw and the coach.
Wow.
That's rough.
Are you going to let him say that about you?
This guy wants to go in hot tubs all over the Southland.
The hot tub tour.
Yeah, he posts shirtless pictures of himself over the weekend and then comes in here complaining about how overweight he is and he's disgusted.
Really?
You'll hear more of that. Super Cross
that's
Talk.
coming up.
About 20 minutes. And that is a tease, kids.
That is. All right, so Momo, NBA offensive output.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of offensive output at the All-Star game.
It was ridiculous.
We saw no defensive output. We only saw offensive.
211 points. Yeah.
So here's what's interesting. We complain about no defense in the All-Star game. Do you realize that offense in the NBA is at an all-time high? That Boston, the Clippers, and the Thunder all have an offensive rating of 119.
Indiana's got to be up there.
That is more than the 2015-2016 Warriors that went 73-9. They had an offensive rating of 113.5. So that was the greatest team that year. It's up to 119. Does the entire NBA have an issue with defense, and is this good for the league?
I think this is all cyclical, right? So when I was a kid, there was a stage growing up where I remember there was a stage like remember the Nuggets used to score 140 points?
Yes.
Mark Aguirre and those guys.
Right.
And there was a stage where like every night there was games there in the 120s, 130s, and then they put in a bunch of new rules or they took out a bunch of rules. And it got to be like the Knicks in the playoffs every year, and every game was in the 90s. And I think the same thing will happen in the NBA. Like there's really not a lot of defense. And so this is the result of there being way too many three-pointers being shot now. So three is greater than two. So everybody's making lots of threes. And also there's not a lot of defense being played. Or there is defense, but there's rules that restrict people's ability to play tough, hard-nosed defense.
Let me give you the last 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
106, 106, 107, 108, 108, 108, 104, 105, 106, 108, 110, 111, 112, 114, 115.
Okay.
There is a trend in the last,
I
say,
think that's
5
3-pointers.
years. You think that's 3-pointers?
I think it's threes.
And is it good for the game?
No, I don't like it. I think it's just turned everything. Like I grew up when basketball was basketball, right? When they had post players who didn't shoot threes, when
right?
Pau Gasol was like, "What are you talking about? Why would I go out there and shoot threes?" I think it's like the same thing in baseball where everything turned into home run ball.
So you think it is a zero-sum game? In other words, 3-pointer or bust in the same way it's home run or bust in Major League Baseball.
The Celtics lead the NBA in 3-pointers. They take 42 a game.
So analytics.
Yeah.
In the same way people say it's, I won't say ruined baseball, but it's
changed it.
It's changed baseball. You think the three is exactly the same thing?
Yeah. I think most of analytics, basically, when you study it, it just encourages everyone to go do this now. It used to just be Mike D'Antoni's teams, and they would play that fast up-tempo style, and they'd shoot a bunch of threes. Then it was Morey ball, right, in Houston, and the corner three, blah, blah, blah. But now everyone does it.
But it's not going to change. In other words, the three ball's still going to be the three ball. It's going to stay.
And now it's a sort of natural selection. So the guys that stay in the league are the ones who can shoot the three ball. I mean, you just see these 7-footers out there every day before the game. They're practicing their three-pointers. You're like, I saw DeAndre Jordan shooting threes the other day.
Wow.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Why is DeAndre Jordan shooting threes?
Well, and the other thing is, I think generationally, there are a whole bunch of kids who are watching the NBA right now and saying, look, Dame's making logo threes. I should work on my logo three. I should work on my three-point shot. So an entire generation of young kids are saying, well, that is the NBA. You're going to create a whole new generation of three-point shooters, and potentially they're going to get even better.
I also think Adam Silver said something very interesting over the weekend. He talked about whether or not there's still a need for the G League Ignite team.
I saw that, yeah.
And it was created back when a lot of players were like, I don't want to go to college just for 1 year and not have, I'm only going there because I have to. And there's no way, I want to be able to make money right away out of college. Okay. So they had the G League Ignite team. Guys could sign professional contracts right out of high school and didn't have to go to college. Now with NIL, they're able to make money in college. And so there's not as much of a need for
a program like this.
Like that. But Adam Silver essentially said, I could see us going more towards like the academy types. And he cited the idea that they have academies around the world where a lot of the foreign players come into the United States with better skills. Like he's not happy with the youth basketball culture in the United States. And he thinks that players overseas in programs overseas do a better job of developing winning players.
Right.
Players with a more well-rounded skill set who also understand the game. And he's talked about this for a number of years, but this was the first time I heard him say this in a way that felt real, like this is what they're really thinking about.
So, point of information, are we not entering an era where they're going to do away with one and done? I think one and done is going away, is it not?
No, I think it's going to stay. I think NIL's changed everything.
But I thought they was already...
They were talking about getting rid of the age limit, but they just did a new collective bargaining agreement, and they did not get rid of the age limit.
See, that's the ridiculous thing.
Mm-hmm.
The ridiculous thing is you should be able to, after high school, jump straight to the NBA. If you're good enough and if you want to be in the NBA.
You should be able to, but now at least you can make money in college. And so there's less of a need for that. Plus, I also think they can have a skills academy.
This was, not everybody wants to go to college.
Yeah.
Not everybody wants, somebody just wants to be a basketball player. They don't want to pretend they're a college student for 6 months or 8 months or whatever that is. I just think in the next collective bargaining agreement, whenever that is, I think they should get rid of the one and done rule.
I mean, it's changed college basketball in a way that I don't think has been good for the game. I think it was better when when you were able to go straight from the NBA, because now every year in the college tournament, it's a bunch of random teams that make it because they have a bunch of 4-year guys, or they have a bunch of veteran guys.
Exactly.
The one and done teams and players don't seem to be as successful anymore. I don't see it changing though. They just did a new CBA, so it's not going to come up again for 5 years. I don't see that changing at all. To me, that was an issue of players care about the current players in the league, and if they're going to fight for something, it's hard to fight for the 17-year-old kid who wants to come out when they now have an opportunity to make money.
Right.
it's harder to say we got to get rid of this because at least they can make money now.
I think a lot of it is to protect teams from themselves, too. In other words, you take a player who's a high school kid and he doesn't pan out, but you took him with a high draft pick. You're much more likely to have a success rate with players who have played a year of college because you get to see them against real players as opposed to high school players.
I mean, I'm looking at this. They're showing this interview that Malika Andrews did with Jason Tatum.
Okay.
Do you know how old Jason Tatum is?
26.
25. Like, doesn't it feel like he's been in the league forever? It
does.
And now they're just getting to the point where they can win every year. But he was 19 when he came in. He came out after 1 year or two. And when you draft young players, like, we can do all this revisionist history with the Lakers and the trade for the Anthony Davis and all the players they sent out, okay? But and where would they be now if they had Brandon Ingram and Julius Randle and Lonzo and
Kyle Kuzma
and blah, blah, blah.
Alex Caruso down the line.
But like all those guys were really young. It was going to take 3 or 4 years for them to develop and be good.
But you can see how, for example, Max Christie has become a rotation player.
Yeah.
He was a late-round draft pick last year, a rotation player now. Austin Reeves, unsigned free agent, developed into a rotation player.
Yeah.
This year, I mean, Jalen Hood-Schifino.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But he's in his rookie season. He could very well develop into a rotation player. So it does take time for guys to cook and develop their skills. And you're right. They probably don't hit for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, it takes a while. And that's why I think nobody's fighting for the 18-year-old to go be in the NBA now because everybody knows it takes time for those guys.
Right.
Very rarely does a guy come straight out of high school or even 1 year of college and make an impact.
Yeah. So what am I good at, Momo?
You're good at leading the radio show.
What about poker?
You're very good at poker.
Yeah, thank you.
I think so.
So this is one of the reasons why I have a partnership with Commerce Casino and
you're
Hotel.
Good. I wouldn't say that you're fun though. I thought I was going to have way more fun playing with you.
No.
You're serious.
Yeah, correct.
Locked
I am there
in.
to win.
Yeah.
I'm a killer.
I know.
I'm a killer.
I was surprised.
So I'm excited because this Saturday I'm playing in the LA Poker Classic at Commerce Casino and Hotel. This is a big event. You can get in the tournament, by the way. It's going on now through March the 3rd. So maybe I'll see you at the final table. It's working with Commerce is natural for me because I play so much poker, and the only place I ever play is Commerce. If you played there, best poker room in SoCal, legit biggest poker room in the world. Every game you want is there. Commerce Casino gave away over $1 million in promotions in January alone. They're giving away $20 million in promotions in 2024 for this year. And again, LA Poker Classic going on now through March the 3rd. Jump in there. It's Commerce Casino and Hotel. Also the home of Mandy's 3. Game of Games is coming up next. Jacob Imrani is here. We'll do it next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
A fun way to drive home is...
All right, guys, it's officially back. Fifth Row Fridays presented by BBGO.
That's the official game day snack of the Lakers, by the way. And this is the best thing we give away. Fifth row seats to a Laker game. How many times do people come up to us and say, hey, give me Laker tickets?
Yes.
We don't have them. I don't even have them, but you can win them if you listen every day.
And these seats are better than the seats that you and Michael have, right?
15 rows better.
Yeah.
Michael and I are like row 20. So here's how you win. You listen every day to all the shows and take notes. If you can answer 5 questions about what happened on the show that day, you're eligible to win.
And don't forget, on Fridays, your chance to call in all 5 right answers, and you are in the 5th row at Crypto.com Arena for a Lakers game.
For free! Big news, Laker fans. John Ireland here. You can now stream every Lakers game on the ESPN LA app. Don't miss a second of the action with Michael Thompson and I on the call. Plus, all your live and local Lakers talk every day in the palm of your hand.
You're one tap away from everything Lakers.
You could even win Lakers tickets.
Download the ESPN LA app. And bam!
Download the ESPN LA app at the App Store and Google Play.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but calljacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time, and we've got 4 players. Jacob and Ronnie is here. Jacob, how you doing?
I am doing fantastic.
Excellent.
How are you?
Are you dealing with the rain okay?
Absolutely. It's gonna be gone in a few days.
I am not.
No?
No. And they say we need it, and I'm like, no, we've had enough.
It's a lot of rain.
Yeah, it's a lot of rain.
I think in the past year we've seen more rain than I can remember we've seen in like
crazy.
years
Well,
and
last
years.
year was a lot of rain too.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? That groundhog was right.
Oh, right. I saw that.
It's going to be in early spring.
It's going to be in early spring.
Shay was right.
Momo's here. Bergman's here. Brian's here. All right. The game is called Size Matters. I will give you 2 choices. You tell me which one is heavier, taller, faster, or more.
Got it.
All right.
I did a game like this once.
Did you?
I did which one's fatter.
Okay. Here we go.
4 options?
No, it's always either or.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 choices.
Okay.
Which is heavier? Rams offensive lineman Kevin Dotson or a 55-gallon filled oil drum? Which is heavier, Kevin Dotson or a 55-gallon oil drum? Jacob.
Kevin Dotson.
Kevin Dotson. Momo.
Oil drum.
Oil drum. Bergman.
Oil drum.
Oil drum. Brian.
Kevin Dotson.
The correct answer is oil drum.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, we're not. We could possibly pick up Kevin Dotson. I'm not picking up an oil drum.
Kevin Dotson, 322 pounds. 55-gallon oil drum, 350 pounds.
Wow.
It's not that much different.
Yeah, but that's how this goes.
Yes.
They're
you're right.
all very,
Everything's
they're
gonna be
all very
close.
close.
Yeah.
All very
that
close.
would be way more.
Yeah.
Which is more, the number of Beethoven symphonies
Okay.
or the number of Miguel Rojas stolen bases last year?
Huh.
Which is more, Momo?
I'm going to go with Rojas, the stolen bases.
Rojas. Bergman.
Oh, that's got to be close. I'm going to say the symphonies.
Symphonies, says Bergman. Brian.
I will also go symphonies.
Symphonies. Jacob.
Me too.
Symphonies is correct. It is very, very close. Beethoven has 9 symphonies,
Yeah.
and Miguel Rojas had 8 stolen bases last year.
Yeah, he didn't steal a lot of bases.
He was not a base stealer, no. All right, which is taller? Oh, this is tricky. Which is taller, Victor Wembanyama
Okay.
or a stack of $19,100 bills?
Oh, man.
Which is taller, Victor Wembanyama or a stack of $19,100 bills? Bergman, it starts with you.
I'm going to go with Victor Wembanyama.
Victor Wembanyama. Let's go with Wemby. Wemby.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian.
I'm going to go Victor, too.
Victor. Jacob.
I'm gonna go Stack.
Stack. And Momo.
Straight cash.
The correct answer. It is Wemby.
Nice.
Wemby, 7'4", $19,100 bill stacked is 6'8".
Really?
Oh wow!
I'd love to see it. Wouldn't you love
yeah.
to see that?
Wow.
Cash, homie.
Okay. Which is faster, the cheetah or the sailfish? Which is faster, the cheetah or the sailfish? We start with Brian.
Cheetah.
Cheetah. Jacob.
Sailfish.
Sailfish.
I'm going to completely opposite everybody.
There you go.
Sailfish. I'll go with you, Jacob.
And Bergman.
I don't know what a sailfish is, so I'm going to go with that.
The correct answer, cheetah.
Oh,
70
yeah,
miles an
yeah.
hour. You don't know what a sailfish is?
I don't know what a sailfish
Big
is.
sports fishing. You've seen them mounted on walls and stuff.
Oh, those are sailfish?
Those are sailfish, yeah.
Okay.
68 miles an hour. So I've got Bergman 3, Brian 3, Jacob 1, Momo 1.
Yeah.
Which is longer? The crack in the Liberty Bell or the length of a yardstick? Which is longer, the crack in the Liberty Bell or the length of a yardstick, Jason? Or Jacob?
Yardstick.
Says yardstick. Momo?
Liberty Bell.
Liberty Bell. Bergman?
Yardstick.
Yardstick. And Brian?
Liberty Bell.
The correct answer, length of a yardstick.
Yeah, there you go,
The
Jacob.
crack in the Liberty Bell is 24 and a half inches.
Ah.
The length of a yardstick is 36 inches.
Yeah.
What score?
Bergman 4, Brian 3,
I am
Jacob 2,
now
Momo
bringing
1.
up the rear.
Who's taller, me or Serena Williams? Who's taller, me or Serena Williams? Momo.
It's got to be really close.
It is close.
I'm going to say you.
Gonna say me. Bergman?
You're kind of sneaky tall. Like you're taller than you would think. I'm.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a shot or what. I'm gonna say Serena.
Serena. Brian.
Yeah, gotta be Serena.
Serena. Jacob.
I would think that if you're gonna make the game and you're gonna put yourself in it, I would like to hope that it's you.
You're damn right it's me.
There you go.
Yes.
What are you, 5'10"?
Serena's 5'9", I'm 5'10".
Yeah, that's what
There you go.
So Bergman's got a lead. Jacob is right behind him. Brian's right behind him, 4-3, and Momo with 2.
Hey, at least I'm not.
What's more?
Okay.
Matthew Stafford career touchdown passes.
Okay.
Or the number of surviving nearly extinct South China tigers.
Okay.
So Matthew Stafford touchdown passes or surviving South China tigers. I think this starts with Momo.
Stafford's touchdown passes.
Stafford touchdown passes. Bergman.
I'm going with the Tigers.
Tigers. And Brian?
Yeah, very weird. I'm going to go Tigers.
Tigers. And Jacob?
I'm going Stafford.
Jacob and Momo take the point. Yeah.
Let's go.
There are only 20 surviving
That's
China Tigers. Matthew Stafford has thrown 357
Man, we gotta get
touchdown
those things
passes.
We're coming. We're coming.
Jacob 4, Bergman 4, Brian 3, Momo 3.
Whoa.
Everybody's in
Jacob.
this.
Here we
Said
go.
Today was the day.
Let's go.
What's heavier? The current world champion sumo wrestler Teranofuji Haruo
Yep.
or the weight of 1,500 Big Macs? So it's the world champion sumo wrestler or 1,500 Big Macs. Which is heavier? I think we go to our leaders now because there's only one left. Start with Bergman.
This is the last one?
There's one more.
Okay.
Sumo wrestler or 1,500 Big Macs?
So it's a Big Mac is not a pound. I'm gonna go with the sumo wrestler.
Sumo wrestler, says Bergman. Jacob, you are also in the lead.
I'm going with sumo too.
Sumo. Momo?
I'm going to go the other way.
Weight of 1,500 Big Macs, Brian?
Yeah, I'm going Big Macs too.
The correct answer is the sumo wrestler. 370
Jacob.
pounds. The weight of 1,500 Big Macs, 279 pounds.
Wow. Well, I was thinking quarter pounder. It's got to be about the same.
That'd be less
There's
than a quarter pound.
only one more, so Momo's
That's
out
the
and
reason I thought
Brian's
about
out.
It's me and you, Jacob. Me
Jacob
and you.
and Bergman.
Got you.
Can we get some music or something? Because you know I'm about
Some
to become
dramatic
second,
music?
right?
Yes.
Because you know I'm coming second.
Here we go. There is a tiebreaker if we need it.
Okay.
What's more, the worldwide sales of Michael Jackson's Thriller album or the population of Germany? So the number of Thriller albums sold or the number of people that live in Germany. Let's start with Bergman.
I'm gonna say Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Jacob.
You can do it too.
I can do it too?
Yeah.
You can and
we have
go
a
to a tiebreaker if you want.
Or you can go whichever way you want.
I will go with him on this one. Actually, can I change it or has it come out
Did you
yet?
make a face, Mace?
Did I make a face?
He did.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him no.
Hey, at least I'm honest.
Yeah,
Yes, you were
I
honest.
did.
At least
I
I'm
did
honest.
make a face because it was right there for you.
At least I'm honest.
Population of Germany, 83.2 million.
Yes.
70 million Thriller albums sold.
Yes.
So we go to a tiebreaker.
Oh, here it goes.
Here we go, Jacob.
Oh, here it goes.
Write down your answer. Oh, I'm rooting for Jacob.
So am I.
Okay, so this is closest. How many points has Victor Wembanyama scored this year?
Oh, wow.
How many total points has Wemby scored?
Who do you want to go first?
Well, you both wrote it down, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Bergman?
I'm gonna go with 487.
487. Jacob?
I'm going with 830.
Jacob won.
The winner
Smile.
is... Jacob, I'm right!
Hey, Jacob! Hey, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Yeah, Jacob won.
Victor Wembanyama has scored 1,006
Wow.
points
Yeah.
in
That was
2023
I figured
They've
2024
already
season.
played like 50-something games, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Jacob, how's it feel?
This is not a very common feeling when it comes to this game here. I feel a lot more comfortable in second place, but I
Right.
have to say that I
Do we
feel
have a dance?
Feels pretty good, right?
I think you need a happy dance.
Oh, happy
A
dance.
happy dance.
There it is.
Oh, there you go.
There it is, yeah.
Okay. He's got it going on.
See, the happy dance usually goes. Like a little,
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. All right.
Before we let you go, Jacob, by the way, Game of Games brought to you by calljacob.com. Don't forget, any kind of accident you want to call Jacob. Feeling good about the second half of the season, or I guess the final third of the season?
You know, I am.
Yeah.
I am. I really want to see how Spencer Dinwiddie fits in with this team. I'm actually a fan of that signing because, there was talk about them wanting to send D'Lo to Nets, and potentially Dinwiddie would have been part of the package.
Right.
So
Instead,
the fact
they got
that
him.
they got him for $1 million,
Yeah.
I feel like it's great. And any of these guys who come over here and they get traded here, they play really well because they're trying to work for their next contract.
Yep.
So I really do hope that he works out, and I feel good about the Lakers. I've always felt good about them. It's just that they need to really have something to play for, and now we're past the All-Star game, and I hope they have something to play for.
Yeah, I think they played really well, obviously, through the IST. Then they went into a slump, and now they're kind of on a roll again. Right. So I actually feel very optimistic right now about this team. Jacob, it is great seeing you. Congratulations on the victory. I hope you savor it.
Oh, I'm going to.
Until next Tuesday when you finish second.
I'm telling you, you gotta let those marinate.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm marinating right now.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great rest of the day.
You can have a drink tonight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Jacob, great seeing you, man.
Thank you, guys.
Let's hit the Super Stager.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk.
Are we ready for Sedano and Cap to join Mason in Ireland?
Super Crosstalk begins.
Super Crosstalk, presented by Coors Light. Coors Light, made to chill.
It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Woo, 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 woo. All right, we're going to do a little crosstalk. Shadano is here. What's going on?
Are these Jacob's glasses
No,
or
those
yours?
are my glasses.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I
No,
wanted to make sure.
I wear these to make me look smart.
Oh, okay.
All of you guys wear glasses,
Yeah.
huh?
I need them now, man.
Yeah.
I
You
can't
do
read my phone
contacts?
anymore.
What about contacts?
No, because in my eye I don't love that.
Oh.
Yeah, see,
Not my thing.
my problem is I've got the glasses that you read with, and then the distance glasses, and
I don't
these
need
are-
those. I just
these
need
are-
readers.
These are distance glasses, and so I can't use them when I'm reading stuff.
Right.
So
Mason, you look. I am so proud of how he dresses now.
Yeah.
I tell him this all the time. He's like a freak. It's like you grew up, Mason.
Yeah.
Thank you. I work hard at this now.
I can tell.
I mean, I do lay out my clothes like when I was a little kid.
That didn't sound completely genuine. I can tell.
Have
He orders things on Amazon.
Have you been here recently when I look like a slob?
No.
Yeah, I'm done with slob.
I like sloppy Mace.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
gone.
see, this is what it is. It's
I
not
like
that
the
you
sweats.
you were like
He's
being sarcastic there a little
Yeah.
bit, Momo.
No, Slobby Mace left.
No, I like it.
Slobby Mace doesn't
You
live
miss
here
I
anymore.
show up like that sometimes too.
You miss Slobby Mace?
On the days when I am not coming over from the TV building,
Yep.
I look like I just
Yeah, but
I mean,
that's-
I took my kids to school.
That's all right. It's radio.
I ran over here.
But you know what? My mom and not
It's
stepdad.
radio on YouTube.
Yeah, my mom and not stepdad Leo watch the show on TV
do.
every
Yeah,
day.
that's
They watch
right.
the YouTube.
They
so
can beam it.
My mom will tell me if I look like a slob or if that shirt doesn't look good or anything like that. Yeah.
I will tell you, you sent me a reel of our Facebook memories over the years a little while ago.
Oh,
Remember that when
yeah,
you sent it?
I
And I was
did.
like, oh, so sweet.
It was so sweet.
Did you
And
do
then
that
there
or
was-
did ChatGPT decide
No,
for you to do it?
Apple did it. You know how
Yeah,
they do
yeah,
those
yeah.
things, and I just forwarded to her
And I
because
was
it was
like,
all me
"Oh,
and
so
Momo.
Sweet. It was most of it going to concerts or Laker games, right?
Concerts, Laker games in
and
Bristol.
It was funny with you, with the hair. The
What?
old memories were when you used to dye your hair,
Yes, that is true.
and I realize how different that is, and I've gotten now used to you as a
Gray
silver
person.
fox.
Silver Fox. Yeah, I'll go with
So it's funny. You tweeted this out the other day.
Okay.
You tweeted. Well, you definitely must have been high because you tweeted that this was a picture of you at the Super Bowl for the Rams. I thought you said.
Yeah.
I said this is the happiest day of
Of
my
my
life.
life, right.
And it was a picture of me with confetti all over
Yeah.
the place. I'm like, oh, this is great. I searched Super Bowl in my photos. This came up. I sent
Yeah.
it out.
And it was a Broncos Super Bowl.
It was the 2016 Super Bowl in Santa Clara when the Broncos
And
won.
you also had brown hair. So I remember saying to someone in the studio when I saw, I said, Did Mason only dye his hair like 2 years ago
Yeah,
or
no,
whatever it was?
It's been a while. That picture was a couple of years
So that's
old.
what set me off was the hair.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way it's only been 2 years or whatever it's been since Mason dyed his hair.
I almost didn't recognize you. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. When I had dark hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, those
It's
are
like
the days.
I'm so used to you now.
Yeah.
You know what we should do?
What?
What's that?
You know, I dye my hair.
Yes.
Me too.
It's
So-
well advertised.
Right. So I have no issue with it at all. I'm not embarrassed to tell people
No.
that I
No,
dye
sure
my hair.
you.
A lot of times, like if I'm on a family text, my one daughter away from college will say to my daughter who lives with me, "Hey, dye Dad's hair," because they'll see it and they'll be like, "We think it looks terrible." What if you dyed your hair black?
Ugh.
And I dyed my hair gray? Just to see what happens, just to see what it looks like, just to kind of see.
Oh, what a horrible idea.
Yeah?
Black? No, you were brown before.
I was brown
Well,
before.
I try to make my hair look the same color as George's.
Yeah, no, but
It
but
doesn't.
the bad
No?
thing is,
Does it mine look like a little? It's probably grown out a little, Ramona.
I mean,
You know,
no,
it
I don't
doesn't.
see any roots with you.
No,
I do.
take a look at
If
the
you
top
stick
here,
both of
Ramona.
them. Yeah, I see
Take a look. There's got to be like
I see
some
some gray.
rusty.
bit, but
How
I think it
often
looks
do
good.
you dye your hair?
I don't like whenever I get my hair cut. Like
Now,
every
do
2
you go to
months or
like a
something.
person?
Yeah, a person does it.
Okay.
She also like will.
You didn't Just for Men like Keith Hernandez.
Well, no, I did Just for Men for a long time. My daughters would Just for Men
Clyde
me.
Frazier.
But then they made my hair like jet black. Like I'm talking like Gene Simmons. Like
Right.
ridiculous.
Now here's
You know?
the problem. You're a relatively young man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sure. You're what 50 something? 54?
As we
35.
Yeah.
As we saw on your Instagram.
That's
What's
true.
the problem is I see guys who are 60 plus and their hair is still dark.
fine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's a point at which it's supposed to go silver, right? There's a point at which there's supposed to be some gray.
There's no rules.
Like if you're 65 plus, let some salt and pepper in there because we all know that that's not
you
really
gonna tell
your hair.
Jim
It's
Hill that?
fakey.
You can tell Jim Hill?
Yeah, tell Jim Hill.
I don't think Jim Hill colors his hair.
Of course
I
he
think
does.
that's just
Of
Jim
course
Hill.
he
No,
does.
Jim
You
Hill does
just
not
said
cover
the
his hair.
thing
with
about-
shoe
I just
polish.
he does not.
Yes, he does.
He does not.
Dark black shoe polish.
No,
Yes.
absolutely not.
Let me look
Jim
how old
Hill,
Jim
that
Hill
is
is.
100% natural.
How old is Jim
1,000%.
I'm going to look it up.
I don't know how old Jim
You're
Hill.
going to look up,
Gotta
does
be
Jim Hill cover his hair, color his
No,
hair?
I'm going to say how old is Jim Hill?
I'd say
If
70.
Jim Hill is a man of a certain age,
77.
he's
77.
77.
77?
Looks great.
Wow.
Looks great.
Yeah, he does.
Come on.
Looks great.
Yeah, he does.
Mace, it's okay.
He looks great.
He does look great.
He looks like he hasn't
He's in
changed
incredible shape.
30 years.
The question is, when do you go to Botox, Capri?
Well,
You thinking about it?
Well, I've thought about it. Here's when I thought about it. So, you know, my ex-wife, this is one of the reasons that she's now an ex. My ex-wife, one time, well, this is one example. Just to give you an idea of the
Yeah.
relationship. 1 year for my birthday, this is going back probably 15 years ago. One year
Yeah.
for my birthday, she said, I got you a birthday present. It's a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay. So we drove in the car. We went to this place. We pull into this like med spa place.
Okay.
And she said, hey, this is my husband, Scott, and we're here for the treatment. And I'm
Right.
figuring like a nice massage or something like that, right?
Sure.
She got me Botox.
Got you Botox.
Right.
How old were you?
I'm probably about 40 at the time.
Wow.
Right?
That's a little early.
Okay.
Did
Wait a
you
second.
take it?
No. So I was like a little offended, and I also didn't want to take it.
Yeah.
So you know what she did? She's like, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
She like pushed me out of the way, and she's like, I'll take it. It's like if a guy buys for his wife for Christmas. Hey, honey, I got you this brand new 80-inch flat screen TV. And she's like, you did? Yeah, for you. But it's really me who
Right.
gets to
So
enjoy it.
she took the Botox.
She got the Botox for me, knowing I wouldn't take it, and
All
she
right.
Botoxed.
Let's talk about Botox.
Go ahead.
I was anti.
Let's talk about Botox.
Let's do that.
And
We're
by
sure.
the way,
We're
you know,
doing
you're-
this.
You're looking very
Yeah,
good.
Momo looks
you and your
great today.
diet.
I
You
know.
are
I'm
looking
telling
great,
you. You want to get
man.
on the celery juice diet with me?
She's cutting weight like
I'm
crazy.
telling you.
I know,
It's
man.
like
You are-
14 pounds already.
Wow,
It's like-
you are
I
down.
told
It
her
is-
the other day, she called me while she was on her end
Yeah.
the horn. I was watching her, then the phone rang. I was like, oh, that's weird. You're calling me now.
Yeah.
It's
but I
noticeable.
told her she looks great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look
telling
fantastic.
you. It's not the clothes. It's
So
the
let's
hanger.
talk. You said let's talk about Botox.
All right, so
talk
oat
about
milk
Botox.
and celery juice.
Yeah.
No, not oat
Oh,
milk.
sorry.
Oat milk's bad for you.
Nut milk.
Nut milk.
Sorry.
Yeah,
How about almond milk? Is almond milk
milk's
okay?
good for you
It's
if you
good?
make it
Okay.
yourself.
Oat's
Yeah.
not a nut. Sorry.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I was against Botox for a long time. I was like, I don't want to put like the rat poison in me. That's kind of what.
Yeah,
it is,
whatever
right?
that
Yeah,
is.
It
Is that what it
sounds
is?
kind of creepy. Yeah, it's basically paralyzing your
forehead.
nerve,
Sure,
your
yeah,
forehead.
sure.
Right.
And then the girls that I went on the retreat with were like, no, dude, it's not that same stuff. That's what everyone used to think. It's much better. It's just a filler. And it goes, and apparently like your body metabolizes it. So it's like you have to keep getting it done every 6 months or something.
Correct. Yeah.
So while we were in Costa Rica, they had one of those spas there. And they go, just get a little baby Botox. I I said, okay, I'm 44.
Baby boat.
Yeah, a little baby Botox. I said, okay, I'm nervous about this, but I'm 44. I should just try it once, see what happens. It's amazing. Watch my forehead.
Let me see.
I only did it on this one line here, right?
Let me take a look.
There's no line there.
Oh,
no,
you're right. No, there's no expression.
great.
So that expression that you have right now.
There used to be a line there.
Right. Like, wow.
And it's weird when it goes in, and you're like, oh, this feels kind of. It hurts actually. It hurt more than I thought it would hurt.
Yeah.
Because they're
little
needles. Shot.
Yeah. And there's a lot of bone here.
Yeah.
Not a lot of meat there.
Yeah, it hurt.
Cappy, but some people do get it too much.
And then this one girl said to me, she goes, just don't do too much because then it's like your face feels a little heavy. I'm like, oh my God. It's like
and
my
you look
forehead's
surprised. You always look surprised.
Now, do these same girls tell you to do anything with lips? Because I see some of these chicks.
the
I see
fillers.
some of these chicks that have lips that all of a sudden.
the Real Housewives?
The big freaking fish
I don't
lips
even
now.
know.
I mean, what happened to those guys'
stupid.
lips?
But you could definitely do a little Botox up here.
Okay, up here.
On those lines.
What about right over here?
Crow's feet, yeah.
Yeah,
right,
crow's
you can go
feet
right
right
there.
here?
Yeah.
Can you do Botox
Totally
on the
do.
eyes too?
Yeah, you do it the crow's feet. You do the eyes. Most people get it here.
Yeah.
Now, Ireland's wife, Lisa, had a Botox party.
Oh, really?
Where she had all the girls over and they all got Botox.
Right, and then she gets it for free.
Exactly.
Right. She brings all the girls over like a Tupperware party.
You should do it. You should do it.
You think I should?
You should have a Botox party.
I should.
Oh, you can just have the person come in studio and do it for you, Ken.
Good idea.
Botox.
I love it.
Either somebody comes to the studio and does it because then you'd still get it free, or
Right.
you have the Botox party and then that way you still get it
Mace,
free.
you're getting an invitation to my Botox party.
By the way, I got a couple
look at all
years
those
on you.
lines
I
there.
would look at this. Look at this.
Oh,
and this.
horrible.
Yes, terrible lines there.
The only thing is once you start, you kind of have to keep it up. But it
Well,
lasts
that's
for
all
like
right.
6 months.
Because I think you look good.
Thank you.
Listen, Botox is like the best money you'll ever spend. I'm telling you. It really is.
I was like, okay, I'm converted. I like it.
Really? You
Cappy?
converted?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do it all the time, all over the place, but like, that little line right there looks good.
You know, maybe we should set up a Botox station at the Pickleball event.
There you go.
Oh,
What do you think about
Yeah.
that? A Botox station, right?
Yeah.
It's a great
That's
idea.
a sales opportunity.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
Seriously. I like this idea.
So here's the diet.
We would
you want to cut some weight?
What? By the way, so you're very upset. You put a photo of yourself shirtless.
I did because you know what? A few years ago, you guys will all remember a girl who I think everybody here has probably worked with at one point. She was in our studio about a year ago, Bonnie Bernstein. You remember Bonnie Bernstein?
Sure, Bonnie Bernstein.
Legend.
Bonnie Bernstein is she was a college gymnast, and she's still in really, really good shape. So I think for her 50th birthday, like 4 years ago, she put out a picture and she's like, "This is what 50 looks like."
Yeah.
She kind of put that out there. And ever since I saw her do that, I'm like, you know what? I'm doing that too. So every year on my birthday, I put out a picture like without a shirt on. It's like, this is what it looks like, pal. This is what it looks like right here. And I put a picture out on Twitter, on Instagram and on Facebook. And it wasn't like everybody told me how fat I was, but one friend of mine checked in, not from around the corner. This mother effer decided that he had to really, really get into me from India, where he now lives. He lives in India. And I'm going to read to George what this guy said to me.
Oh, boy.
You cannot believe what he said to me.
Wow.
About how bad I look.
Okay.
You don't look bad. I saw the photos.
I mean, for 54.
You look like 54.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you're in shape.
But I feel like that's not what you
work
wanted
out.
to hear either.
No.
You wanted to hear he looks 35.
No, I wanted you to tell me something like, of 54-year-old guys, you look like you're in the top 5%.
No, you know what? You could pass for 48.
Hey.
No, you definitely could pass for 48.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
I see that.
Thank you.
I see that.
Yeah.
So you take stuff personally on the on
So
your.
what did your guy tell you?
Well, I'm gonna have. This is gonna be for a little later.
you
I
saved
want
it.
to
you
share
say
this.
you're
Hey, listen.
I'm teasing.
Let's talk
It's a
about your diet.
tease. It's a
You want
tease.
to get
is
lean. You
Christopher
want
in
to cut a
there?
little
You know
bit.
what it is, though? You know what happened? Here's
What
what's
happened?
happened. My girlfriend, affectionately known around here as Rubber Rachel,
Right.
she has gone on a diet.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
And she lost like 8 pounds. And we go out to dinner, and this is a perfect example. Sunday night, we're out to dinner, right?
Yep.
We decide to order an appetizer, and then she orders an entree, and I ordered an entree. She had 1/10 of the appetizer, so I had 9/10.
Yeah.
Then she had like 2 bites of her entree, and I ate my entire entree, and then I was like, oh my God, hers is even way better than mine.
So you had
I,
hers, too.
I ate all of it. So I ate the entire appetizer and both entrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, I've just looked at myself and I've gone, I got to stop, man.
Ugh, you disgust me.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. You have no idea. Wait till I show you what I brought today.
What?
Because now I'm carrying nutrition with me.
Wow.
Yeah, you have to.
I've decided I got to carry my own stuff.
I don't know about those sweet and salty nuts there.
Well, these, I was desperate. I needed something to eat. I had like I was dying for something to eat.
They're pretty good.
I had these.
They are
like,
good, but that's not like.
No, it's
That's
not.
why like I come in here with my pre-made food and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I need
You,
to do
you
that.
bring it with you.
Yes, I
Once
need
in a
to
while,
do
it's
that.
fine.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I've lost 5 pounds on the lumen in 3 weeks.
Yeah, the lumen works.
Right. Does the lumen work?
It works if you do it. If you track everything
follow
you
it.
eat.
Yeah. If
I don't even know what
if
the
you
lumen
log
is.
your food and you log
You
your
have to
exercise.
like really do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think every diet works if you actually really do it.
Agreed.
Like literally, you can choose
Right.
any diet you want to do. There's no secret thing. You just have to really follow it to a T.
Yeah, you have to
and
follow
that's
the
why
plan.
no one ever really loses weight because they don't follow it. They like cut corners. They
Right.
do this or that. Like the one I'm doing right now, you could do whatever you want from it. Okay. Generally, we get up, we have a glass of lemon water in the morning. Then you have 16 ounces of celery juice. Oh my God.
Bad?
Well, I'm used to it now. It took
Right.
me a while to work up to 16 ounces.
Is it hydrating at all, celery juice?
Yeah, it's detoxifying, and it just, to be honest, it makes you go to the bathroom.
Really?
Okay, you got to like time out your morning routine.
Really?
Yeah, you
No way.
you do
Like-
that,
like-
and you're like, oh,
long
I'm
do
gonna
you
You're
have?
not
get up.
talking about number one necessarily.
No.
Yeah.
This is like straight up, like, got to get up an extra 20 minutes early to leave room for that.
Okay.
Because you can't be driving the kids to school and be like, I got to pull over.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
Yeah.
Because
Right?
I've had to trade in a car
I understand.
about things that the accidents that happen on the inside of the car.
I understand.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I totaled the inside of a
I know.
car.
But ooh.
You heard I had a bad car. Not a bad car. I had a car accident.
I heard.
Stupid
I heard
one.
you knocked off Juan's mirror. Is this right?
Parallel parking.
It doesn't
Yeah.
sound like you were parallel parking. It sounds like you were driving in reverse.
I was driving in
You just got a
reverse,
little too
trying to
close.
park behind one.
You just
right?
cut it too close.
And I cut it too close, and so
You scraped him?
no, I knocked his
Knocked the
mirror,
mirror
off.
off.
Now, does he know about this, or did you tell
Oh
him
yeah,
it was
no,
a hit and run?
I immediately told him.
You didn't. Oh, so you didn't tell him like somebody just hit your mirror.
By the way, and and there was
Totally
not a
could've pulled
scratch
that.
on my car.
Really?
Not a scratch.
Thing's
His
a tank.
mirror's hanging off.
And who's going to fix that?
The people at Genesis, I think.
Your insurance?
Oh, really?
Yeah. No insurance. We're not going to make an
No,
insurance claim
yeah.
because it was me against him.
Oh, right.
That
Right.
doesn't make sense.
No, I know. I'm like saying you call your insurance, you get it fixed.
Yeah, no, we're
Yeah, but then
we're
your
doing it the
premium goes
old-fashioned
up.
way,
Okay.
cash.
Really?
Because otherwise, it's going to hurt one of our insurances, right, or both of our insurances. No.
I mean, I guess it does. It
A little
depends
bit.
on how expensive it is. If it's
Yeah.
just replacing a mirror, it's not going to raise your.
On a Genesis,
You'd be surprised.
could be a couple grand.
It is $2,000.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
And by the way, the mirror's still there. You can tape it into place.
Yeah.
It's like there's not, but at $2,000.
You gotta see
I think
my car.
everything with the car is $2,000.
You got to see my car. So my car was parked on a street. This drunk driver, true story, went pinballing down the street. She hit my mirror, okay? The mirror itself, the glass part popped out.
Yep.
The rest of it was intact, but the wiring was behind it. My cheap ass goes to the ground, picks it up. It's all spider webbed out.
Yep.
I clicked it back in, and I am driving around for a year and a half at least with a completely busted, shattered rear view mirror on the left side on the driver's side of my
wrong
car.
with you?
So because I never had a chance to deal with the insurance. The police actually told me, hey, you can make a police report. She was drunk driving, blah, blah, blah. I never had the time to deal with
See,
it.
that is what you should have done. Her insurance would have paid
Right,
for it.
and her insurance would pay for it. And like a schmuck, I'm driving around with like a broken freaking thing.
Are you on TikTok yet?
I am. Did you TikTok me?
No, I TikTok.
Oh, I saw
though.
you're on.
I'm on.
I'm
this
on
is a new
TikTok.
thing.
Was it good?
I think it's actually Momo
Because
doesn't
you
like
didn't
it.
seem like you thought it was. You didn't seem confident of it when you tweeted about it.
I'm really
I
over
tweeted
all
about
this
it.
stuff. I'm over all the
The
stupid
first
videos.
one was terrible. The first one was terrible. After that,
What happened? What was the first one about?
it had
There
a
it is.
picture of me and Shay and Momo and
Oh
Birdman.
yeah, that did some
I'm
engagement.
following you back now.
Yeah, are you? Yeah, I think I followed you.
You did
didn't I?
follow
Did you got to do like something that stands out though? On
Do a
TikTok?
dance. Do a dance like Mario Lopez.
I
does.
don't think I'm going to do a
You don't
Mario
do a dance?
Lopez dance.
Listen,
no.
I just have decided that there are some people who are really good at social media.
Right, and
They're
some people aren't.
snarky, they're funny.
Yeah.
I am not one of those people.
neither.
I mean, like Mina Kimes, so good on social
Yeah.
media.
Mhm.
Everything she tweets is funny and on point and not cancelable. I could never walk that line.
Me
I don't know.
neither.
I just stopped trying.
Yeah, me too.
I just tweet my stories and that's it.
Yeah.
I actually
I tweet about games occasionally, and that's it.
Yeah.
I asked one of our listeners, who's a great,
Or the
great
community,
social
obviously.
media guy named Casper Villa.
Oh,
I said, hey, can you teach me how to sit in front of the camera and then have other stuff going on in the background? So he starts trying to show me how to green screen on TikTok.
Really?
And then he doesn't know how to do it. He's like, actually, I don't know how to do it. So then he goes and he spends like hours learning how to do it.
Oh, my God.
And then he sends me an instructional video
Oh,
on how to
my
do it. And I still haven't done it.
So you just wasted his time.
Well, no, because now he uses it all the
100%.
time.
100%
Now he-
wasted
No, he
Casper's
uses
time.
it. He uses it all the time now. So I actually helped him.
Okay.
You helped him.
I helped him by teaching him
You
how
know,
to do
he's probably
something.
sent that
Look, here
video
he
to a
is.
lot of other people.
Here he is now. Now
Oh, yeah,
here he
look
is.
at him, yeah.
See, now I taught
Is that
taught
really
him.
him,
You
or is
taught
that like a
him.
filter
Well, I
on
didn't
that?
teach him. I
Right.
told him what to do, and then he did it.
Right.
That looks like an animated version of him.
Yeah. Well, that's it. See how good he
Oh.
is? See how good
I
he is?
see.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's really
Look,
good.
I'm making a TikTok. Look, it's a TikTok making a TikTok.
Wow.
This is like,
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
Momo, say hi.
Hey.
Tag me in your TikTok. Tag me.
Yeah, I'm doing
should
it.
I do the
Okay,
happy dance?
I'm doing it.
Oh,
You gotta
Do a
go,
happy
Momo.
dance? Sure.
Go, Momo.
There you go.
You said do a dance.
TikTok, easy as that.
Done.
Done.
You're a TikToker now, man.
Oh my God! Look what time it is.
The rap
Look what
song.
time it is.
Oh, God.
Look what time it is.
All of a sudden the breaks matter.
It's 4:20.
All of a sudden the breaks
It's 4:20.
matter.
Wow.
Yeah.
4:20.
Screw you.
That was good crosstalk.
The last 3 hours.
You're
man.
doing that TikTok bit again? You're doing that TikTok
the
bit
TikTok
again? I
bit.
heard that.
All right, so it's 4:20. You know where I'm going to be.
Yeah.
Coming up next for you is Shadano and Cap.
hold on now.
What?
You don't want us in your hot tub tomorrow night?
Come on,
That
Mace.
is correct. I
Let
do
us come
not
to your
want you in
hot
my
tub.
hot tub.
Why not?
Juan's still home tomorrow night. First
When
of
does he
all.
leave?
Thursday.
So let us come Thursday night.
No, he would literally kill me.
Why?
He does not. It's a 2-person hot tub.
Me and
It's-
Chris.
It's not a jacuzzi, right? Like Momo's got a jacuzzi,
Yeah.
a big 10-person
Wait,
jacuzzi.
is this
I've
a
got
hot-
a little 2-person hot tub.
Okay, so Chris and I could get into your little 2-person hot tub. Why are you so worried?
I don't
about what
understand why
Warner's gonna
you
do?
guys want to get into that hot
Because
tub.
he doesn't want us to get in.
It's
That's
really
why.
that. It's
That's
just
that.
that. It's the you have kids. It's the little
Yeah,
kid
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, you don't want to do it, so I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Mace,
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
boys, 1 tub.
Yeah.
Oh.
I suggested a hot tub tour. I say we go to Momo's,
Yeah.
then we go over to Ireland's,
Yep.
then we go to Mason's, and we get into all 3 hot tubs in
You
the
know I
same
live
night.
all the way out in the valley. You'll never
I
leave.
do that. I do realize.
Yeah, you'll never go out there.
Well, you can come out
Yeah,
here,
you'll
but
never
you
go
won't
out there.
leave.
All right, Morales says
Once you
wrap
go
up.
to the 818, you
You
don't
guys
come
got to
back.
show. Where am I going? It's
Where are you
4:21. I'm out of here.
You're a
You got-
minute late.
Boys, 1
Seriously.
tub.
You got, yeah, no. You got bonus time. Hey, see you tomorrow at 1. Momo's back in for Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey everybody, it's Cap, and I want to talk to you about the Subaru Solterra.